Obviously, this is Stacey's favorite record or favorite song.
California.
Were you in the video?
Yes.
You in the video?
Yeah, with my booty shorts on.
That's what I'm talking about. You're listening to the Sheryl Underwood Show. It is a California hot topic show. We're talking about everything that's hot, all the hot topics. It is going down. Who would call President Obama a terrorist and still be working out there? I can't believe it. Tracy Morgan. Oh, my God. I can only comment on it here. Everybody's here. Stacey, Succulent Stacey, about to make sure that she let us know her opinion on all hot topics. White Jim Kelly's jumping in for all things whiteness because it is going down. We have brought him some backup. That's right. Chris Waters is here. Back up. White people, hit the phones. Give us a call at 855-369-9898. Why? Because y'all got something y'all need to say. Why is Weiner still taking his picture in his drawers? Knowing he gonna get in trouble. Ignorant ass Kyle with the male rights activists, and he got tell them where they can go and see this because I saw an episode and it was the bomb.
Oh, thank you, Sheryl Underwood. Go to you can go to malerightsactivist.com, or if that's too hard, just go to KYLEERBY, KyleErby.com.
And let me tell you what I dug about it. I don't know how you got the foresight to do Arnold Schwarzenegger's on the weekend that his side piece that was impregnated with his spermicles.
Hilarious.
Absolutely had an alien Ewok baby, whatever that little boy is. Okay, I was just playing so the little
What
boy
kills
don't.
me is the house he said, well, you know it takes two. Like, bitch, it wasn't just me.
Right. It was like, bitch, you was getting a check for that shit?
Yeah,
and
for real.
Kyle Irby put it on male rights activists. So it is going down this hot
Sheryl
topics.
Underwood guest starred in this episode. She was absolutely hilarious. Stole the show in the end.
I couldn't even get to my part. I thought the editing was fantastic. So now we got hot topics. We got great music. We got hot topics. We got good guests. It is going down, and we always want to hear from you. Give us a call at 855-369-9898 because we want to hear your opinion on the hot topic. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it like a spade hand. We're going to throw it out there. Then everybody going to play their card, and then you going to jump in and tell us how you feel. Now, if you renege, you will get hung up on. That's we're gonna do it just like a spade hand. Well, where you want to go crack research staff? What is the first thing you want to talk about? You want to talk about the Seattle woman in the wait a minute, this the sister? Hold on, let me read this.
Ain't no sister, is it?
Jeanette Cordova, the
It is?
Seattle woman on the receiving end of Anthony Weiner's crouched Twitter pic, finally details her story in an interview with Seattle Times, saying she didn't even believe the photo was real. What? She ain't never seen the penis photograph before.
That's what I'm saying. How you not
So
know
there's
it's
a new
real?
one?
She tripping.
Yeah.
She's
Hold up.
21. I like that.
So wouldn't
No,
she
she
have
didn't-
known at 21 when it
She
was?
knew it was real. She didn't think it was his.
Oh.
She just thought he
Why?
was
Because it was
sending
bigger
her.
than usual?
No,
hilarious.
she just thought he wouldn't be that crazy to just send her. Fella, stop sending unsolicited penis
you know
pictures,
she didn't
please.
I got
Listen.
one. I'm gonna tell you, the one I got was so big, I
My
was
bad,
scared to
Cheryl.
look at it.
I know.
Yeah,
my bad,
somebody
my
sent
bad.
me one. I was like,
Yeah.
"Who the fuck? What I'm gonna do with all that? You must be out your."
Yeah, but
those
she
big
didn't
ones.
ask for it. That's what's killing me about it. I understand.
See,
if
that's
he
weird.
said-
I didn't know that part.
I didn't know either.
She didn't ask for it. He just was sending it
But
to him.
that's what's killing me about this dude. He actually keeps he
his
tries to
last
escalate
name is Weiner.
for real.
Right, and
No.
it's somebody named, is it Sheila or somebody that's running for office in another city with last name Weiner, and she's getting all this hate mail and all this.
Shite.
That's hilarious.
But
She said it's horrible. Crack research staff, go to the intranet and find out who she is. Now, Chris.
Yeah,
Now, Chris is he's an actor that I met, and you do commercials, right?
I do.
But you also do impersonations.
I do a few of those, yeah.
Okay,
sure.
so we're going to get you ready, and after we come back from break, I'm going to ask you to do an impersonation. We're not going to say who you're doing, and then we're going to let everybody call in and guess who you could be doing.
Oh, that sounds good.
Who you could be doing. But wait a minute. So I just don't understand. What is the problem? So the guy took a crouch picture or a picture in the congressional gym, I
Yes.
guess, holding his penis.
Right.
And now they want him out of Congress.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's unethical.
Why is that unethical?
You're not supposed to be sending pictures because
Was it his penis?
It was on the job. That's what it was. He was.
He was taking a shower. He's working out at the gym.
Yeah, but the gym belonged to the government.
Yeah,
But maybe that made
taxpayers.
him pass a bill faster.
That's the government's dick. You can't be passing. Can't be passing the government. The government's supposed to be dicking you. You're not supposed to be dicking.
No government dick on Twitter.
Exactly.
Okay, wait a minute.
I
He's-
bet you.
Cheryl-
I bet you there's a rule somewhere.
He's also a married man. That's part of the issue here.
I don't
So-
think they
Maybe he
can.
was sending it to his wife.
No. These were other women he was
I just
sending
don't
them.
understand why, if he's not the best, if he's not doesn't know how to be a married man, quote unquote, air quotes. What does that have to do with being a congressman? I never understood that.
I agree.
And the wife knows her role. Like, she's shocked about this whole thing.
Right? Didn't she know? She knew.
Come on.
I heard. That
Yeah, she knew that he had relationships of with women on the internet before they got married because he told her.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure that she didn't know he was like
Throwing his
passing out,
penis out there,
right?
yeah.
Passing out pictures of
I
the-
just never
the
understood why,
wiener.
if they find out, let's say they find out he has sex with 120 chicks, they would want to get him out. And I never understood what that has to do with his job. Whether you call that right or wrong, I just never understood.
Yeah, I see
what
what
it
you're
has to do
saying.
with
Like
being a
Tiger got a
congressman.
chance to go back and play golf. Why can't this guy go back and
Well,
Congress?
I just don't understand why they. What
why
they
he can't be
think-
mayor in New York?
right.
Like there was a time when you couldn't.
I know. We don't even know. Twitter was
Who's
Monica Lewinsky was if
Absolutely.
she was getting pictures.
Yeah, she couldn't have got none. They didn't even
Right.
have Twitter back then.
Nah, they
Right.
didn't.
Oh,
Okay, but
gosh.
wait a minute. Then I guess I'm trying to figure out what did the guy do wrong?
Didn't he lie about the whole thing, and that's the big
Yeah.
issue? They're trying to get him with some kind of
So did Bill Clinton.
morals
So
thing.
that so white Jim Kelly. What they're saying is
We should've
we
got
were
him out
right.
of there, too.
They said we was right all along. Right.
Exactly.
So if he got to leave because all he did was take pictures, he didn't do nothing with
Nah,
nobody.
but some lies you have to tell.
Like what?
Well, if my wife don't know that I've been sending dick pics, I'm gonna have to lie about it. I'm sorry, I can't tell y'all the truth, and I ain't talked to my wife about it yet.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
I'm just trying to figure out the dynamic
You
of the
could
whole
have called
thing.
her first and said, "Hey, yeah, I'm about to."
Oh yeah, baby,
put
we
myself
need
on
to
blast.
talk right quick because I'm about to blast myself. So I gotta tell you.
I'm about to put myself on blast.
I don't get. Do they get pleasure out of this? I'm proud to say I've never tweeted my junk
Penis,
to
yeah.
anyone.
Why? Because it's too big to put on the on the Twitter.
Well, that amongst other things.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
You know what they do?
Somebody
man?
sent me an albino snake picture.
Hey, Chris, let me tell you what it is. They think that if they send their penis, the woman will send back flesh as well.
Are you
That's the-
serious?
That's the thought pattern. At least that's what I be thinking.
That's
Okay,
nasty.
but Kyle,
No one's
I'm
ever
just
asked
joking,
me for
I'm
my
joking.
picture.
Kyle, have you ever done it?
You be on the
No,
internet.
I've only sent my wife a picture of myself when I was on the road,
Okay.
and I got
What was the purpose of that?
Because
Because she's seen it already.
I just
right.
wanted to be like,
She
hey,
can put it next to her pill.
I just wanted to be like, hey baby,
Look what I got.
I called to say hello.
Oh, so wait a minute. So
This is
I got-
my dick,
no,
man.
wait,
Hello.
somebody want to talk to you.
Yeah.
that's right. And what she's supposed to put the phone in her mouth?
That's
That is
hilarious.
hilarious. That is a good one.
hilarious.
That's
That
a
is
good
a
one.
good
That's good. Can I borrow that one? That's funny.
She's a comic. Hello, you can't say that. She is a comic.
I said, can I borrow it? I'm asking, can I use that? That's funny. That's funny.
Okay, so wait a minute. I guess I'm still trying to figure out what's the problem. So here's what we need to do. We need the callers to call in right now. The hot topic is
Weiner.
Congressman Weiner.
It's all about wiener.
Right. Should it be in the bun or out of the bun? Are you gonna eat the wiener fresh out of the hot dog water? Or what are you gonna do with it? Give us a call at 855-369-9898. We have more hot topics after this break. Chris Waters is sitting in with us, great actor and impersonator. We want to hear from you. And while we're waiting to hear from you, we want you to get ready to go to Atlantic City. That's right. Join us on the 4th of July weekend for Foxxhole Radio, hosted by Jamie Foxx. The Foxxhole crew is taking over Caesars Hotel and Casino all weekend long. So go to Ticketmaster and get your tickets right now. And we want to hear from you because you're listening to the Sheryl Underwood Show on the Foxxhole Sirius XM 98. We're back, going out until that break. You were listening to, was it Bobby McFerrin? Is that his?
you know, that's a legend
Don't worry,
right
be
there.
happy. And what is this song we're
This is You
listening
Be Illin', Run DMC.
Really?
Yeah, turn
Oh,
that up.
play that up some more. You be illin'.
Off of Raising Hell, I believe.
I think it was, brother. I think
See,
it was.
that end of the table is well fortified.
Hey, hey, turn
brain
that up.
power.
Where Jacob is not there, is he?
No.
Turn
Scott.
that up, Scott.
Super Scrum Scott.
Is this Kentucky Fried? The lady said, yeah, smiling. He smiled back. He gave a quarter and his order. Small fry. Big Mac. You be illin'.
Hey. You be illin', if you take a picture of your penis in the congressional gym.
I wonder how Arnold Schwarzenegger feels about Weiner showing his wiener, Cheryl.
You know, I had no idea about Weiner showing his penis.
The governor called into my show.
You know what, Cheryl? I'm a big fan of yours. I always have been. You know, it's amazing to be here.
Oh my God!
But you know, there's all these crazy Weiner pictures all over the internet and all over the Twitter, and it's just like
Makes you look like a Boy Scout, don't it?
it's like put it back in your pants, little man. I've seen Weiner
Or
so much
either in
bigger
your
than
housekeeper.
It's a pleasure to have Arnold Schwarzenegger here today. I thank you for
In
starting
studio.
the new episode of Male Rights Activist. Episode 7 is out now. Check it out, MaleRightsActivist.com. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger in studio, Sheryl Underwood show.
I love it.
Call up and ask some questions.
Yeah, call and ask Arnold Schwarzenegger some questions. 855-369-9898. And he got to answer them. I love it.
How do you feel about your wife and the housekeeper having a conversation this last weekend, Arnold?
Well, you know what? If it leads to like a menage a trois of some sort, I'm totally in.
You're sort of in.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait till Colin.
Yes.
Give it up for white people. He's doing the damn thing.
He's doing
for
good.
y'all.
Yeah.
He's doing the
Said
damn
I'm
thing.
totally in. Most people can only do the get down.
Right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, but he's got the words and everything.
Absolutely. That's why I invited him.
Yeah, Sheryl Underwood.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay. We have some callers. If I could just read that upside down, I'd tell you who they are. You're turning me. Okay, John from West Virginia. Hi, John.
Hey, Cheryl. Hey, girl. Yeah, I was just saying that, who cares if he did send pics or whatever? And they're like,
That's
when
right.
he was in the gym, that taxpayers was paying on that gym or whatever. Well, the taxpayers were paying for the Oval Office, and we see what happened on that.
Thank you.
He still didn't get fired. And then, so the what he did pick, so the what he lied. That's the first instinct. He's not going to be the first nor the last. And final,
Speak on it, John.
so he was looking to get whatever that he needed, whatever that he wanted, his joys. Basically the thing you got to look for is that he was actually having emotional conversation. Then that would be his wife would be worried about. But if it was just like wham bam, thank you, man, whatever, that was it. Go on.
Absolutely.
But he wasn't really having an emotional conversation. Didn't really even meet these women to compare before. So I don't see anything wrong with it. What am I going to do when I saw a cop the other day taking a picture of himself at the YMCA? What am I going to do? My tax dollars? Oh, he shouldn't be doing that because that's what our tax dollars are going for.
You were there?
That's a good point, John. The cop was taking a picture of his penis at the YMCA, and you caught that, brother. Thank you for that breaking news.
Thanks. Bye.
Only my callers. He is now platinum VIP caller. When you hear
West Virginia.
that John is
Wow.
calling in from West Virginia, move
hey,
him
girl.
to the top of the list.
Hey, girl, how are you? I'm calling from West Virginia.
You
I'm
stupid.
a big fan of your show.
You
Cheryl.
are
I
stupid.
thought
You
that was
gotta-
Ronald Reagan calling in again.
Right, I didn't know who it was. I thought it was Chester the molester calling.
That's hilarious.
No, I thought Chris was doing Ronald Reagan, not John from West
No,
Virginia.
West.
I was trying to do John from West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that was him.
My bad.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The
Hit the
pause.
phones. What song? Who made the song? Said Country Roads, take me home to the place.
Country road,
That's right.
take me
Listeners better know that.
That's right.
You know that?
To the
I'm somewhat
place
familiar with
I
that.
belong.
West
West
Did you know
Virginia.
that, White Jim Kelly?
Of course.
Mountain
He's
by
like, of course I know that. That comes from a white
Take me
pamphlet.
home, country road. All right, everybody white sing.
What's the number, Cheryl?
855-369-9898. Three of us were singing the song. One of us need to give up their white card that was not singing with us.
That was.
He was trying to. Wait a minute, White Jim Kelly snitched on Chris. But Chris was singing it.
I got a
and White
question.
Jim-
There you go.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking
Is
about.
that Willie or
Blue
Kenny?
Ridge Mountain. That's John
Either one.
Denver.
That John Denver's full of shit, man.
Is he?
No.
What?
Dumb and Dumber, though. See? Movie line.
Movie line, right? Ding, 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 ding.
I think we could do a tight remix of this.
You think that?
Ask Lil Wayne if he's willing to get on
Yeah,
there.
Lil Wayne, go ahead.
Get Lil Wayne, call in.
Lil
What's
Wayne,
the number, Cheryl?
he call in at 855-369-9898. Lil Wayne got
Hold up,
call in.
TT said Lil Wayne just called in.
We have him on the line.
Okay, we got him on the line.
Yep, here goes. Okay.
Oh, good.
Weezy, go ahead, hit that mix.
Hey, Well, I'm fly, you say, swagger right, brown skin, popping like China white, down white, I am white, out of sight, dig your persona right. You baby mama type, I go underwater tight. I hope you're vagina tight. It's squeeze the F, baby, don't forget the F around me. And if you do, get the F around me. Ha ha. Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, Weezy
It's
called
Weezy
it
with a
in.
little bit of Eminem.
I know.
Close though. Wait a minute. Can you do Eminem? I love Eminem.
Okay,
Stacey likes white dudes, by the way.
Yeah,
Chris,
and
you're
the
in right
internet.
spot.
I just left Arizona.
I'm surprised there's no photos.
I'm thankful I'm white right now then.
Absolutely.
Aw,
And
how
she likes
sweet.
the internet. Big B from North Carolina's on the line. Big B, what's happening? Welcome to the Sheryl Underwood Show.
Appreciate it. How y'all doing?
What's up, Big B?
Rico.
I feel like personally, like, you know, Congress or no Congress, like, yeah, right is right and wrong is wrong. He was wrong for sending the picture, but at the same token, like, man's still human. Like, yeah, shoot, I could count on both hands, both feet how many times my thing have been on the airways. You know what I'm saying? Because just like you said,
What's the
earlier,
website?
Like, when a man,
Where Big B penis is?
Weigh in on Big B.
Big B, your penis be rapping? You said your penis be on the airwaves.
Y'all see the picture of my Johnson on, you know, the couple, you know, females sometimes.
What's
you
your
know, they
email
hope that
address?
you gonna get something.
Stacey want to know what your email address is so she can see.
Stacey's
I
internet
get
lover.
Bigger
to
B.
you after the show. I don't need a whole lot of people hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook me.
You got to pay for this thing. You know.
Hey, Big B, Big
Hold
B,
on, Big B is selling AMG.
Big B. If your penis is on the internet, it must be broadband.
If you had casted me for your play, you could have seen it on the road. You know what I'm saying? I tried out for Saints and Sinners, but I ain't made it.
So you be showing your penis in a gospel play?
He came to the Saints and Sinners audition. If he would have
confusing.
pulled it out.
I'm teasing with you though, but no,
Oh,
real
confusing.
talk though. Like it's honestly, it's human nature. You know, we all sexual beings, and you know, I feel like, you know, if he seen his penis, you know, he was trying to get something in return, whether he did or not. That's on him. But I mean, it's not the first time it's been done. That ain't new. That ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Big B, when you send
with
Big
this
B,
man's penis, I don't know.
Big B, this is Kyle, brother. When you send your penis to a woman through the air, do you let her ask for it, or do you ever just surprise her with it?
Sometimes it's a surprise. Like, oh shoot, you know what I'm saying? She might get excited about that. You know?
Okay.
And that might
throw it
be
out there.
a coochie coupon pass for me later
Coochie
on. 'Cause she's
coupon.
like, I want to see this thing in person. You know?
Oh, so what you do, you give her a sample of the Big B, and
Exactly.
hopefully that you can redeem that coupon with
See,
some ass. I got you,
we
Big
are-
B.
I think
We on the
only
same
confident
page.
guys take pictures of their penises.
Wiener must
I
be.
have.
That means I'm not confident.
Oh, Christian.
Now, here's my question.
Brownie point.
Here's my question. Do your phone carrier charge you extra for pictures of your penis?
Depends on the
I ain't
size.
stupid.
Yeah, because I would think.
It depends on how many megabytes.
Hilarious. Mine is 8, 9 on a good day.
Well, I guess so. Wait a minute. I think we got to call her Sherry. Who? Oh, that's her name, Sherry Weiner from Tennessee. That's the one that's
I
getting
think
all
we
that.
got Sherry Weiner on the phone. Do we have Sherry Weiner on the
Stop
phone?
putting him on the spot.
Hello, everybody. It's Sheryl Weiner. It's Sheryl Weiner. I heard y'all talking about me. I figured I had to call the love line. So Sheryl
That's
Underwood.
hilarious. Is this so? Who are you, Miss Weiner, exactly?
I need a drink.
Well, again, my name's Sheryl Weiner.
Oh, my God.
And so, have you received any pictures of penises lately over the internet?
There must be some sort of, excuse me, misunderstanding.
the Mrs. Weiner, why are you choked up?
Well, it's just I have no relation to Anthony.
And a gag reflex for your wiener.
And I'm getting cock shots from all over the country. I have no idea what to do with that.
Oh, my God.
That's hilarious.
This is going to be the two live for radio version of our show, even if it is satellite. Reginald from Tennessee is on the phone. Reginald, welcome to the Sheryl Underwood Show. What's on your mind?
Well, I wanted to comment on the whole winner issue. And it seems to me that everybody's trying to back him because it's human nature. But to me, when you step into that office and take that oath, you're held to a higher standard than a normal individual. And I think that he should step down immediately because it's an embarrassment to all his constituents. And to try to defend him is just bad, period.
Well, okay, wait a minute. I guess then let's ask this crack research staff. Go to the internet. The dude that took the money and hid it in his freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was wrong.
Yep. If you are, because here's the thing: unless you're breaking the law, then and it's very difficult to remove somebody from Congress because they are voted in by their constituents. So they would have to go through hearings and things to even attempt to bring some charges, and highly unlikely because worse things have been done and people have been allowed to stay in Congress. Even if you go to the 1800s, they were whooping ass. They were hitting people with canes and stuff in Congress. So I guess personally, I just don't feel if he was representing me, as long as he stood up
for that district.
Right, for the district.
Yeah.
I would have rather he had stepped down when he missed that parade.
There you go. I want to know what his track record is at his job. How is he doing? Is he doing his
They
job
loved
well?
him before this. He was a guy that was, and he was very he was pro healthcare. He was and he was one of those go-to Democrats when you needed somebody to shut it down on the floor. And he was doing this. So I guess,
do you think it's a ploy, like they're using this against him because he was a strong member of Congress? So, but I agree with you. I do get that, it's been a pattern in America with a lot of people who have been morally corrupt in regards to pictures or saying wrong things.
Messed over their wives.
Yeah, messed over their infidelity, all kind of things.
And
nothing as severe as this.
That's right. And they stayed. Yeah, but I don't get it. And then here's my problem. It's Nancy Pelosi arguing he got to go. You know, and then you got the new
representative.
The new
Boner.
representative. Well, Boner
Boner.
got
That's
Boner
a great
got
headline.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Boner.
Boner asked about
Wiener to step down.
That's hilarious.
That's a great
Boner
headline.
asked Wiener to step aside.
Boner told Wiener, "You'll never be a man like me."
That's right.
The House of Representatives.
You'll never be as hard as I am. Okay,
That's what we need, our listeners.
We want the listener to call in
For a
and give
headline.
us the
God
new
really named
headline, Boner Wiener headline.
Hit us on our Twitter. What's our Twitter, Cam Newton?
Twitter at Foxxhole.
The Foxxhole.
Twitter at the Foxxhole. We
Yeah.
want
Need
you to
to
give
hear
us your
those
best Boner
Boner versus Wiener.
versus
Is there really
Yeah.
a Boner, Cheryl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
That's hilarious.
He's a speaker for the House.
Speaker for the House, yeah.
And he
That's
asked today if
hilarious.
Wiener would step down.
And then here's my other issue. I want your crack research staff pull up who is now the head of the DNC. And this, I think it's a young lady, and she's saying for him to step down too. I guess my issue is he was sending these, and even if law enforcement went to see the 17-year-old girl and said he didn't do anything wrong, he may have had questionable judgment.
Right.
But everybody.
Was a 17-year-old involved?
Yeah, but they said
Not
there
with
was
the shot, not
Okay.
with the Wiener shot.
Smacking to it.
but they said he had
Yeah.
no inappropriate contact with this person.
Right.
And before we take this caller, President Obama, the administration, because I don't know if President Obama said this, the administration said it was a distraction,
Yeah.
and that maybe he should, if it was him, he would step down. But I think the Democrats need all the strong
I agree.
Democratic representatives that they could have.
Well, I got a problem with this, Cheryl. I feel it's kind of like with this college football scandal. Why, Jim Kelly? If Reggie Bush was taking steroids, then I could see why you're saying that he should be persecuted. But if what he's doing has nothing to do with his performance on the field, I don't see why you throw the book at him so hard. Just like Wiener, if what he was doing had nothing to do with his job,
His
I could see if
ability
he
to
was,
do his
yeah, if he
job.
was-
Like
yeah.
if he's embezzling something.
Yeah, if he was
or-
taking money, I'd be
yeah.
like, man, you got to go. If he was lying to somebody about his job, but this is something in his personal life where we were the same way back in the day. If
Suppose
a dude,
he had raped somebody, though.
that's illegal.
Oh,
He should
that's-
go.
yeah.
Right, they're breaking the
He
law.
should go to jail.
But
It has nothing to do with his job, but he should go to jail.
I mean, and look
But
at
that's a good question. Say, should he be fired for that?
for taking pictures of his
No,
of his penis.
if it had been rape, should he have been fired for that?
Yeah, because it's like you said, it's illegal.
He should go to
I think-
jail, but should he be fired for that?
Well, if you go to jail, you're
You-
doomed
yeah,
to be
yeah,
fired.
yeah.
Well, but here's the thing. He asked for a leave of absence to go and do some therapy. I guess I want to hear from guys, because here's the thing. When did taking pictures, and okay, so there's a shot of him naked. Is there a shot of him naked?
There
Does
is
anybody
a shot
know?
of his actual penis, I hear, but I haven't seen
Where
it. 'Cause
is it?
I've been looking for it on the internet.
You know she
Okay.
has.
I've
Not
seen the
there.
one where he's in the
gym.
in the back.
So I thought he had a towel around him in the gym.
He did. That's
Right.
the one I saw.
But no,
And then
I
there's
heard it was
one where-
something else, but I haven't seen it. But I heard there was
Okay.
something a little more.
Okay, let's find that one. Let's
I'm
see what
sure
TMZ
it'll be
got.
out there.
Well, there's a bunch of them. I mean, there's like 5 or 6 of them that have come out.
Really? And then there's one where he was erect, but he had underwear on.
Right. Most of the ones I've seen, he's
That's
in a
every
towel or
Abercrombie
underwear.
and Fitch ad.
That's true.
You know.
Also, he didn't show the flesh at the gym.
I have
I
not
didn't see
seen
that.
He
any
was
flesh.
like in a towel.
Boner under
Yeah.
the towel.
Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah.
they tripped.
I just wonder how
No,
it got
the
to that
Speaker of the
point.
House was not under the towel. It's this guy. It's the wiener dude. Okay, what?
I just want
Well,
to know
I
how
can't
it
have
came
that
about.
He
Just
had
said,
no
like, he was
boner. He had no boner. He had
Talking him up like
he had a flaccid wiener.
It was,
talking about the economy and everything. And all of a sudden, he just shot a picture of his junk out there.
well,
Maybe he was inspired by Brett Favre. Who,
you think?
That's a little late, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But see, I heard that. Okay, the winner guy, he has been doing this. He had been sexting women for a while, and that's just what he
That's
does.
what he does,
Yeah, he
right.
gets his rocks off. That's how he gets his
Yeah,
jollies.
that's how he-
But the bad part is he accidentally sent it to all of his followers
That's hilarious.
on Twitter.
Did he
That's
really?
Hysterical.
Yeah, I think that's how it came out.
That's how
They-
the whole thing
yeah,
started.
And that's right, because he said it was.
That's how the
hacked.
winner came out.
That's
First,
So
it
the
was
winner
in
came out hilarious.
little
Chris,
force-
because I know you
little
think
force
I
and
think
wrapped
you
around
said
it and
you're
just-
not a big fan of Wiener. That he should step down.
Are we talking about
Trying
wiener?
to clean
Yeah.
up a dirty
Yeah,
joke.
the
Foreskin.
Anthony Wiener. What his name is? Antonio. Anthony. Yeah.
It was a
yeah.
pig in a blanket, and then
I guess it depends on.
the blanket.
what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
The hell is going on there?
I got a question.
got out.
I got a question for the ladies. What's your take on getting these shots? Let's say you're driving, you're at whatever, you're hanging
Oh,
out.
I welcome
You check
penis shots.
Okay, you like those?
I would welcome a tequila shot.
They make me laugh. I don't know what it is, because I'm like, really? You took a picture of your thing?
Okay, wait a minute. Ladies, hit the phones right now. 855-369-9898. Tell us, who would you accept a penis?
A penis picture from.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like
I
it's
get
more
titty
of a-
shot sometimes. But
Well, okay, fellas, hit the
yeah.
phones. 855-369-9898.
A dick pic.
Now then, who would
A dick pic.
a tit twit? a tit twit
A
pic?
tit twit.
A tit
Tweet?
Tit-
Twit.
twit pic. And
Have you seen pictures of your titty, Cheryl? You know you have.
never in my life.
That is a lie, Cheryl. I just got one.
Hold on. We got
on,
somebody on the
Cheryl.
call. We got somebody on the line. Who's that on the line, Chris? Who's that on the line?
Who's God? Oh, God.
Hey,
Never.
First of all, I want to say my hats off to Dirk Nowitzki for finally winning the NBA title.
Charles Barkley's called in to the Sheryl Underwood show.
Dirk, one of the best players in the NBA. And I used to say he had Dirk D. We used to call him Irk. I want to apologize for that. But Dirk, hey, congrats.
Hey,
was
Charles,
he
I got a
terrible?
question. Charles, have you, because I know you're a celebrity and Sheryl Underwood was a celebrity, have you ever received a tit pic from Sheryl Underwood?
Tick, pick, twit.
I'm gonna go on the record and say yes.
Oh, Sheryl Underwood has been tweeting her
Wait a
tits to
minute.
Charles Barkley.
How did you know they were mine?
Well, the right one was a little lopsided. I was like,
terrible.
it was terrible. It was terrible.
That's right. He can't say terrible.
You know, we
He
hooked,
said terrible.
Terrible.
we hooked up in Phoenix 5 years ago. And I remember your right one sagging a little down. When I saw that shot, I was like, that was terrible, but I'm going to call anyway.
Charles Barkley on the Sheryl Underwood show.
Thank you, sir.
Exclusive. Serious
Charles is
X98.
going to call back in when Kyler Kelly talks sports.
Terrible.
Oh, my God. Oh, wait, we got a caller. Poet. Who is this? Shafiq from Delaware?
Yes, the poet Shafiq. What's going on, y'all?
What's up, Shafiq?
What's happening, my brother?
What's up, Shot?
Man, first of all, I want to say how we don't know that brother wasn't set up. The women could have
Which
been
one?
asking
Who is it? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, poet. Shafiq, we got to give it to you right, brother. We got to get the people ready. We are trying to get the demons off the mic, but why Jim Kelly and Chris will not
jazz.
back away from the microphone? Go ahead,
So
poet.
why do you think he was set up?
Brother.
because, I mean, You got to think about it. They all could be freaks up in there. If he felt so comfortable to take that picture, and that wasn't the first time, he could have been doing this the whole time, and everybody could have been in on it. Doing
Absolutely,
all kinds of
brother.
stuff in there.
So it was a conspiracy.
It could have been. You never know. I mean,
Absolutely.
There are women that call me and text me and ask me for a picture of my dick after we've been together.
That's right. That's a conspiracy of the man trying to bring you
You
down.
think she was trying to set you up?
Confiscate your
No,
penis,
not
brother.
really, because every time they did it, I was like, why y'all want it? And they would tell me that, they wanted to show it to their girlfriend. Their girlfriend don't believe it. So I go to the bathroom and grab the Edge gel, the one that said it's 33% more, and take a picture of my dick with that on the side,
That's hilarious.
Wow.
You give him a comparison and contrast.
Absolutely.
33% more.
And then after you do that, you take a hold of your Johnson and pimp on down the street so the man cannot confiscate it. Okay, thank you for calling. You are now a Platinum VIP caller. Matter of fact, when you hear and see that the poet Shafiq is on the line, move him to the top because we are going to get the most enlightened experience.
I wonder how many calls we can get to tweeters. To tweeters their penis.
Isn't that? But I don't understand why that's not
if you
illegal.
put your email address out there, it'll show up.
It's not illegal.
It's not illegal. So you want to clarify that? You've been to the legal staff of the Foxxhole to see if it's not illegal. So it's not illegal. So why is
I'ma hit
it?
you up
Why
later,
wouldn't it be pornography then?
Pornography's not really legal in the right place, right?
What?
You mean
That's like-
You mean like Utah?
I mean, you can go. Go and buy
She gave the high pitched squeaky
You can
laugh.
go buy a
She
Hustler
went straight squeak.
Hustler
You know what that
magazine.
means?
I don't know what the rules are
About
on
to go
that.
down.
Okay, correct research staff, go to the internet. We need to find out why is photographing your private parts
Not illegal.
not illegal for Twitter and not.
But we should read the Twitter rules and regulations.
Yeah, because somewhere this got to be wrong. I don't understand. It doesn't seem to be wrong.
So Twitter should be suing them. Not Twitter should be asking them to step down.
They're
Not
loving
the
it. Free
government.
pub, man.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to find out. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, Twitter. Wait, who is it? Music and makeup. Okay, it's a hard decision. Okay, so this is Weiner versus Boner. It's a hard decision. Give us your reason. Okay, it's a hard decision. I don't understand.
It's hard, like pun intended.
For the headline.
I don't understand.
Weiner
Okay, somebody
versus-
read this that has more comedy ability than I do, because I don't get it.
That's crazy.
Music and makeup responded from Twitter. It's a hard decision. He. Give us
No.
your best Boner versus Weiner camping slogan.
That's
was-
them retweeting that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The setup. We didn't get the setup. The setup.
What's the
was-
setup? Say it again.
Give us. I'm gonna throw it to you. You dunk it, Cheryl. Alley oop. Here we go.
Ready?
Give us your best Boner versus Weiner.
Ready?
tweet.
I can't because it's a hard decision.
Got
I'll be here all week. Get a shrimp cocktail.
it.
Okay, got it. Okay. So, wait a minute. We're speaking to our operations manager of
What's his-
Foxxhole
he has a
Networks
new
to tell
title.
us.
New title.
Well, yeah, he got a new title.
We're gonna call it Chocolate Teeny.
Bam! Tell me why it is not against the law to take a picture of your penis or your private part and put it on Twitter. Why isn't that considered pornography?
There he goes, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
don't think it is. I do it all the time.
What?
I told you.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Told you. I
You
seen it.
photographed the black mamba?
Yeah.
Good God.
Got a name for mine, actually.
That's right. What's the name?
You don't want to know.
The monster.
No, it's not.
The black
guy who told me
anaconda?
his was called the monster.
Y'all got CDs?
Muwambo.
I got
That's what
beta.
it's called. It's called
It-
Muwambo.
Muwambo.
It's
Muwambo.
No, it's not an African thing.
Oh, it's not?
It's called beta.
Beta.
Yeah, remember the big tapes that used to go?
You are stupid. We got it. You are so damn stupid. Next topic. Lupe Fiasco says President Obama is the biggest terrorist in the world.
Oh no.
She's crazy.
Oh, okay, that's a man. I think it's a rapper. Isn't a rapper?
Yeah, I think he's like
Yeah,
20
Lupe.
something.
Yeah,
Chicago
correct me if I'm
native
wrong.
disapproves of President Obama. In an interview with CBS News, What's Trending, he shared his views. He said, in my fight against terrorism, to me, the biggest terrorist is Obama in the United States of America. Fiasco said, for me, I'm trying to fight the terrorism that actually causing the other forms of terrorism. The root cause of terrorism is the stuff that the U.S. government allows to happen, and the foreign policies that we have in place in different countries that inspire people to become terrorists. It's easy for us because it's really just some oil, which we can really get on our own. In the past, he acknowledged he does not vote. He has no interest in getting involved in politics, and he explained that he wants no part in the terrorist games the government plays. He doesn't want blood on his hands. In the meantime, the maturing artist recently spiked in popularity with his newest album, Lasers. It went from number 60 on the charts to number 25 since its release. God Black, since you are...
It's getting ready to go back to 60 next week.
Right. So is it going down? Is this going to have a
you don't
negative
say
impact?
That. I mean, he's not affecting... how people think because he doesn't vote. So, you know, obviously if a person doesn't vote, you don't really listen
you don't
to their
care
opinion.
enough. Right.
But, I mean, he seems like he should shut up. He's got the wrong people talking
How
to
did
him.
this even make the news?
Because it was
Well,
Lupe
he's a
Fiasco
he's a
saying
crossover
something.
artist.
Yeah, and people like Lupe Fiasco, and he has a microphone and a platform.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And I would say, now let's go around the table. I would say that President Obama cultivated a image that most of the rappers and the young people liked him. So here's a rapper saying
He didn't vote, so he obviously didn't like him enough.
Right.
I think you're on the right track because you don't hear about a rapper being against Obama.
Right.
So
you
it
normally
makes
hear.
sense.
Right. So that's why it's going to make news, especially as Lupe Fiasco. I mean, do you think it was a publicity stunt?
You know what? It
That's
could
a
very well
bad
be.
one.
Does he have a new album
Yeah.
coming out?
Yeah, I guess he does. Well, a lot of people think that Weiner is a publicity stunt.
He has a new album
For
coming out.
Weiner does?
Yeah, it's a porn tape.
It's number 24 on the chart.
Wow. Number
Okay,
24.
I'm
Collection of dick pics.
Okay, so wait. So I mean, but when you do these things, maybe these people are narcissistic that like a certain amount of attention, and negative attention is as good as any other attention. Let's go to the phones and see how our callers feel. Chad from Florida. Chad, welcome to Sheryl Underwood Show. What's on your mind, baby?
Chad from Florida. That's hilarious.
Boo-doo-boo. I didn't even do that, but go ahead, Stacey.
This is the hanging Chad.
This is hanging Chad.
Hang on in there, Chad.
I'll tell you this. That Aaron Schock out of Illinois, the nice-looking congressman that was on Men's Magazine, if this was him, they'd have just called this Shock the Cock, but it really was a media frenzy because, first off, we've got a small little white dude, buff little chest, big penis with the last name of Weiner. That was a perfect combination for the media that blew this way out of proportion.
So you believe it's a non-issue, Chad? You said it's a non-issue.
It's an issue that got blown out because of this guy's characteristics and the last name of Weiner.
Well,
Yeah,
not
I
only-
would
but
agree.
he is a congressman. I mean, come on. Isn't that news? Isn't that newsworthy?
But when the congressman went on Men's Magazine, he was a buff-looking dude, all these women, and if he would have done this, it would have been half the news that the media could have played on. It would have been near the news.
Because Weiner makes this a really good story.
Weiner blew it up.
Yeah, Guy Black, would you say in your expertise in radio, Weiner makes this a good story?
I don't think so. I think it's overblown.
So if it
I
was,
think because of
You think
because
the
of the
Weiner
social
has
media.
been overblown? I don't think that's possible.
Wayne-
for
the
a-
Weiner
you can't blow a Weiner.
The
too
Weiner has
hard.
been blown out of proportion.
Well, you can't blow it like that. For all the expertise I have, Guy Black, I've never overshot,
overblown.
And what is
I've
that
never
degree?
overblown. I've never
You got a
overshot my
certificate.
mark,
She
Guy
has a
Black.
certificate, yeah.
That's why hey, Guy Black. That's why you clean up. That's why you clean up a good story.
Yeah, I
Keep
heard
your
it.
sponsors overblown. Okay, speaking of a good story, Shaquille O'Neal sex tape at the center of kidnapping and robbery. What?
Yes.
What happened, Stacey?
Ooh, it is not pretty.
What happened?
Well, according to TMZ, they're saying that Shaquille was caught in the middle of a criminal case where 7 gang members kidnapped, assaulted, and robbed a man who said he had a tape of Shaq having sex with other women while he was married to Shawnee.
What?
It is ugly. It's ugly.
What?
I wonder if that's why. You think that's why Shaq stepped down? Because this was about
No,
to.
he was already.
No.
He was already.
He was already done, Dealio. This wouldn't have hurt his.
Hold
career.
on, wait. Let's ask Charles Barkley. What you think about it, Charles?
But hey, everybody know that Shaq one of the best players in the NBA. But it was his time to go, and I don't think that
Okay, keep going.
Cheryl's still mad about the tit tweet.
So,
I think this is ridiculous. Shaq being involved in something.
is it ridiculous? Say it again. That's why.
Hey, I'm sorry.
It's terrible.
It's
terrible.
Terrible.
so funny.
If
Terrible.
Shaq is beating down a dude to save his
No,
business.
wait, somebody didn't do it.
Shaq wasn't involved in
Right.
that.
Seven gang members
Yeah.
met up with the guy named Ross
That's how you do it, though.
at Sunset Strip at
You're
the
supposed to do that.
at the Pink Dot,
Yeah, right around here.
right around the corner.
What?
Right.
Oh, where is that where the
Pink Dot.
Volkswagens be? The
yeah,
little pink.
yeah, with,
Yeah.
The, with the blue dot on the
Yeah.
side.
Oh,
The
wow.
The men
Right by,
allegedly surrounded Ross's Rolls Royce Phantom with guns drawn and jumped into his car and ordered him to drive to a house in South Central. It sounds like a movie, don't it?
Yeah.
Let's get the rights to this script.
They took his money and
Once
stuff.
they around,
At the Pink Dot?
No.
I thought they had more security at the Pink Dot.
The house in Crenshaw.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, watch Crenshaw.
Wait a minute. Speaking of the Pink Dot.
He was. What about?
Sidebar.
I know I
yeah,
get
you
out
think
there.
about Pink Dot?
The Pink Dot?
Yeah, on the inside or the outside.
Absolutely. Can I just thank you, Kyle?
Come on, Sheryl Underwood.
That's right.
That's what I always aim for, the Pink Dot.
You know what? I love you, Guy Black. Guy Black is like, I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
It's a
No,
sexual
Wondering
thing.
how
You
this,
will.
I'm just wondering how this guy got the tape. It says they pistol whipped
He
him.
stole it from me.
Uh-oh,
What?
Shaq in the building?
Wait a minute. Go ahead. Wait a minute. Shaquille O'Neal on the line?
I'll ask me a question, but I'm not ready to answer.
Wait a minute.
We got Shaq.
Shaquille and Tom Brady.
Shaq, what really happened?
Well, this is what happened to you. We took the tape, and the tape was there, and I told Shawnee, leave the tape there, but the tape was in. And then I said, Shawnee, you got to keep the tape so all the kids get the tape. So I said, my biological father didn't bother.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Hit the
by the way,
phones right
my
now.
biological father didn't
It's
bother.
going down on the Sheryl Underwood show. I cannot wait till we get to Kyle and Kelly Talk Sports and see what's about to happen.
Shaq and Barkley.
Oh my God, it's gonna be excellent. Okay, what am I need? Okay, I need to get some more water because some tears about to come down my eyes. Please give us a call if you want to chime in. Do you believe that Shaq is involved in a sex tape, kidnapping, and assault case? And we have another big time celebrity involved in a alleged kidnapping, forced something case,
But there's
and you will
more.
not believe who it is, and we're going to drop the dime on the Sheryl Underwood show.
Yes.
A little bit more entertainment.
Look at that. Look at that
After that.
tease. Look at that tease.
That's
Such
right.
a tease.
But wait a
Sheryl.
minute. If you really want to be teased, listen to Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. He will tease and tantalize your mind.
There it is.
That's right. They're talking about the Foxxhole, baby. When we come back, oh my God, we dropping the dimes here. It's going down, baby. Everybody calling in on the Sheryl Underwood show on the Foxxhole Sirius XM 98. We'll be right back after the break.
Hit it. Yeah.
That's that
What?
Outcast.
What?
Southern Play Listen Cadillac Funky Music. Sheryl Underwood's going to be in Atlanta soon. Ain't that right, Sheryl?
Absolutely. I've been in Atlanta a lot. Welcome back to the Sheryl Underwood show. I've never seen dudes just jump up and start dancing.
Notice I did.
Y'all like it?
Notice
Okay,
that.
turn that up. Turn that up a little bit. Turn that up.
That's my
That's
jam
the
right
first
What's
Outcast.
That's your jam? You like
The
it?
first Outcast.
Why do you like it, Chris? Tell us.
here. I just feel it. I feel it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? He feels it. I love that. He
I
feels
don't know,
it.
every once in a while, a song comes on, you just feel it. Makes you want to get up and do your
You
thing.
date black girls, don't you?
Why you put
Every
him on
once
the
in a
spot
while.
like that? I was just about to ask him.
Trying to help you out, right?
No,
I'm
this
trying to help
actually
you out,
second
Stacey.
Outcast single.
Trying to help you out, Stacey.
I'm trying.
Excuse me. Oh, you just blocked. Kyle, why you blocked?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stacey trying to get the phone number.
Because you know she does.
On the internet.
It's her description. If he was texting in right now, he'd have the titties out.
That's
And what you're
hilarious.
listening to right now is Hot Topics and Romance occurring on the Sheryl Underwood show. Matter of fact, we will be the next season of The Bachelorette. It'll be a Foxxhole version.
Hilarious.
Of the
That's hilarious.
Bachelorette. Wait a minute. Let's go to the phones. Daryl from Pennsylvania.
Hey, Daryl.
How you doing?
What's on your mind, babe?
Hey, I got a problem with the situation with Louis Fiasco. What it is, at first I protected him because he wasn't a new cat with all the tattoos. You know, my kids listen to him.
Yeah.
But now what he said about Obama, man, first of all, he need to grow up, man. He ain't old enough to be out here talking about politics. Second of all, only reason he trying to make his little voice known, like you said earlier, because he's selling the album. Is that the only thing he can do? Well, he need to get off the hip hop scene because it's really a bad scene because majority of old school cats are protecting Obama. You know, they really want to see this guy succeed, which most black men do. But at the same time, we're not going to put him on a pedestal either. He's going to make mistakes. But America need to get off that kick that we got to always put a black card in the game. It's not about black. We're just trying to make America go forward. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So,
That's right. Can I tell you something, Daryl?
Louis Fiasco need to get off of it.
That's right. Daryl.
Uh-huh.
You are now the king of the Sheryl Underwood Show because I just like the sound of your voice.
One
I
more
want you
thing,
call in
Cheryl.
all the time. You can talk as long as you want. Pennsylvania. You live in Pennsylvania?
Nah, I'm from Florida. Hey,
okay.
My mom is like hot with you. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Why? What I do?
you ain't on Tom Jordan no more. You know what I mean? So she can't
Tell you, what's your mom's name?
My mom's name is Julie Gaines, man. And,
Okay, tell Miss Julie. Julie, I gotta go make my paper. She understands.
I feel she understands, but you know.
But can I tell you this? I'm only gonna say this on the Foxxhole. Steve asked me to work for him 2 days and work for Tom 2 days, and Tom didn't want to do it. And so and Tom said, you know, you can't be messing with my money, right? Steve offered me not just to be on his show as a contributor, but he also offered me to guest host his show, which I had never done on the Tom Joyner Show. And I liked working with Tom, and I like Sybil, I like Jay, I like going on the cruise, I like all of that, and I like what
all
Tom,
them old people.
And I like, thank you guys. Hey man, what's up? And I like what they doing in the community, and I miss my fans over there. But Steve, you know, and also Steve put me on his TV show Eccentric and everything. But
it was hard to turn.
She
Steve
sold
down.
out. Is what happened. She sold out.
Okay, but wait a minute.
The thing is, it was what she trying to say is enough for Sheryl to go around everywhere.
Absolutely, because you notice I didn't leave my Foxxhole gig either.
That's right.
Right. That's not happening. But Daryl, where he at?
Daryl.
Find Daryl.
Stacey just said it's enough of Sheryl to go around everywhere.
Absolutely.
But you know what?
But I lost 10 pounds, so it's not a lot.
Not as much. Not as much. But fellas,
hey, if I can get my stomach down, though, I'll be a
we gonna work on that.
Man, let me tell you what happened. This ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. So I'm watching Jimmy Kimmel, right?
Yeah.
Because I taped it, and all of a sudden he say the Maybach. Yep.
DVR.
Yep, that too.
Did you use a beta?
I knew I was around somewhere.
Absolutely. Wait.
Or was it VHS?
It was. You are welcome back every Tuesday.
Chris Waters said
Waters in the house. Watch your mouth. So they said the Maybach group is going to be on with Ricky Rose, right? So
wait a minute. Which Ricky Rose?
Ricky Rose.
The
big one,
the rapper,
the big one,
okay,
right?
Okay.
So wait, so I got my pajama on, right, and with the one button at the top,
yeah,
so I can have some room to breathe at the bottom.
Gotta breathe.
This big baba,
that's hilarious.
Unzips his what was it, little track outfit.
Yeah.
We have the exact same stuff.
Hilarious.
You like, I recognize that anyway.
Rick Ross?
That's my
Not
belly.
the Rick Ross stomach.
I was so
Doesn't
mad.
he have a necklace with his stomach?
That goes with
That's
it.
hilarious.
Yeah, I'm serious.
And the necklace
Larry
bounced off
Hoover.
the belly.
No, he has a necklace. I gotta look it up on the internet.
Oh my God.
Sheryl
Rick's
Underwood,
got
you gotta get that.
he's got a new video called 2 Minute Abs that he just put out. I want to check that out.
You are stupid.
Eat all you can in 2 minutes and watch your stomach grow.
Man, I would make a fortune if I did that. Say it again, Stacey.
Eat all you can in 2 minutes and watch your stomach grow.
Watch this. Guy Black on the Foxxhole Network. Sheryl Underwood's 2 minute expansion app.
Expansion.
That's right. Eat all you can and watch it grow.
Infomercial.
Absolutely.
I would buy that, Cheryl.
I make a
Sheryl
grip.
Underwood will eat some bacon with beer.
Yes, but now that I'm
we've seen her
dieting,
doing it on the air. But I'm
Now
glad
that
you
I'm
ain't doing that
dieting.
no
He's
more.
got
You
a
trying to
special
kill
diet.
yourself.
Yeah, you know what? I've done really good, and as a matter of fact, after the next break, I will tell you what I've been doing to lose 10 pounds in 13 days.
Wow.
Without crack?
Drug man has nothing to do with it. Okay, wait a minute.
all right,
Hold on, wait a minute. Twitter from our Twitter fans regarding Lupe Fiasco.
What's our Twitter address?
At Foxxhole.
Okay.
At Foxxhole. Comedian, the DA says he's way more honest than we're comfortable dealing with.
Oh.
Wow.
In what way?
Well, you gotta think about it though. There is the other side of the table that other people think that we're just as bad as the others. You know, I mean, if you're on the other side, the other side calls us terrorists, and we call them terrorists.
Yeah, but here's where I don't agree with this way of doing it. Are you saying, if you're saying that anyone who becomes the president of the United States heads a terrorist organization, then that means that the organization can never be used for a benevolent mean. Just like people that get money from Hamas, one side may say they're terrorists, other side saying they're putting food on our table. Yeah. I'm not saying I agree with Hamas. Do not put me on the internet or any news thing. I'm just saying the Panthers.
Yeah.
Were considered a terrorist organization to some, but they were a community service organization because they were giving breakfast to hungry kids. They were mentors. They were patrolling streets. They had studied gun laws to understand how you can legally carry a sawed-off shotgun in the street because the laws weren't written with them in mind first.
Yeah.
So one man's terrorist is another man's benevolent community leader.
True. That's true.
So I just don't think it's fair that he would say something like that, especially when he has a mic. You know, articulate that differently. Don't say President Obama. He just got there. That's garbage.
You'll hear a rebuttal on that real soon.
Yeah, especially since come on, man. You don't put the brother out there like that, man.
I just don't think it's don't give him ammunition against President Obama. What are you gonna say, Chris?
I was just gonna say maybe his record company put him up to it, and I say that because if you do some research on the Lasers album. He actually said himself like he hated his own album, and a lot of the songs, like I can't remember the name of the label, but
Obama would be the one person you wouldn't do that to,
right? Or unless you
if
wanted it to fail.
Bush, if President Bush was in there, maybe. Yeah, there's no way. That doesn't make sense.
So you think maybe because he wanted it to fail, he's talking crazy in the media?
I don't know. I'm just saying maybe he's an interesting dude. Well.
Absolutely. I would agree with that.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, and I never liked when they talked about President Bush as terrorist because, you know, for these countries that wait for American ships to park outside their shore so that we can come rescue them. When something happens, they love to see our helicopters come over, risking our lives.
Happy to see us come.
Absolutely. I mean, they can protest the great Satan until they need some blankets and some food.
You ain't lying.
And, you know, and then they need us. Let's go to, wait a minute, Malik from Detroit. Malik, my brother.
Detroit.
Hello, what's going on, people?
What's going on, brother?
What's happening, Malik?
First off, I gotta say, man, I agree 100% with, you know, perspective is what you consider terrorist, but on the real, man, like, do you gotta go at the only black president we ever had?
Thank you.
Punk ass Jeezy and Nas should go and run up on them to snuff them.
I hear you, Malik. Run up on him.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's childish and it's irresponsible for him to be a conscious rapper and then to go at the only representation that our culture have ever had in office.
Yeah,
that's right.
Anyway, I think they're gonna go after him.
You wear skinny jeans, God bless. Wait a minute, Malik. You didn't tell me Lupe Fiasco be wearing the skinny jeans?
Yes.
Man, listen, I tell you what, he can't come to Detroit on that shit. I'm gonna prove his ass.
You go to Detroit, you gotta stop at City Slickers.
Yeah. He can't go on the strip.
Is City Slickers still open?
Say what?
City Slickers is still open?
Yeah, it's still open.
Yeah.
But where's the place to buy the bomb outfit when you go into the club?
Shit, man, I don't know.
Say you was getting ready to go to Belle Isle. Let's say you getting ready to go to Belle Isle or something like that. Where you gonna wear your linen? Where you buying your linen outfit from?
There's a recession in Detroit. Can't no one go out. Shit.
You are now a platinum VIP caller. We thank you for calling. Wait a minute. Okay, what question is this, crack research staff? All right, no crazy shit like that. Okay, wait, I'm going to do it just like you asked me. So, Chris, Where did you get your start?
Hold up. Sheryl Underwood. It's so
What do you mean? I'm actually.
I hope you see the Joker smile on my face.
TT, you gonna learn that.
What?
Sheryl is funny.
What? She asked me that. This is the question on the board. Turn the board around so they don't think I'm crazy.
Listeners, you gotta understand. Dealing with Sheryl, I deal with Sheryl on the road now. You gotta learn how to say something to Sheryl because she will crack you in the motherfucking face.
No, she said. Wait, I'm like, what? Yes, what?
Straight out.
This is what she wrote. This is what she wrote.
Ouch. My face,
Ask Chris how he got started.
That's
As what?
Chris, how'd you get started?
actually. I'm still looking for my start. No.
Why'd you, Kelly? Ask it again.
You're supposed to start off
Chris.
like saying, well, actually, that's a good question.
I think White Jim
Okay,
Kelly.
wait. Why'd you, Kelly? You ask.
In
White people talk.
Question for you. Yeah, right in the middle of the rap report.
Yeah.
So, Chris.
Yes, White Jim Kelly.
Yeah. How did you get your start?
Well, now that a white person's asked me that, I think I can get into that.
Y'all crazy.
That's funny.
I just wanted to know that.
That is funny.
White Chris.
Sheryl is going nuts over there.
Oh, my God.
Funny. White Chris and White Jim. I love it. I love it.
Sounds interesting.
It was a warm August night, 1975.
Oh, my God.
Is that what it started?
This is hilarious. This is the best show ever.
No, as an actor,
Okay, hold on one second. TT, you got anything else? Okay. So, Chris.
Yes, White Jim Kelly.
How'd you get your start?
No, you did it wrong. Hold on. You got to come back and start talking about Lupe Fiasco.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Hey, getting back to the Lupe.
cut her
so why
off.
would
Yeah.
so why would Lupe Fiasco even
One
do
second,
it?
Sheryl. Chris, question for you.
Yes, White Jim Kelly.
How did you get your start?
Y'all gonna make me throw this glass at all y'all. That's hilarious. Okay.
Do you always laugh like this, Sheryl?
Sheryl Underwood Show.
I can't
Sirius
do it.
XM 98.
I can't do it. Okay. I can't do it. Okay, ready? What we finna do this?
And Hugh Hefner canceled his wedding, Cheryl.
Huh?
Hugh Hefner canceled the wedding.
What?
Oh, I
He's
saw
still
him the
alive?
other day.
He's still alive?
I saw him the other day.
She canceled it.
Chris-
The 25-year-old did.
Crystal Harris is her name, and she called it off officially today.
Why?
On Twitter.
She's
Why?
not getting enough money.
Her heart's not in it.
Yeah,
Neither is his.
For
His
real.
pacemaker.
I saw him Saturday.
What was
I
he
said
doing?
hi to him, actually.
What was he doing?
I was at the Playboy Jazz Fest. And,
Really?
and we had pretty good seats right next to his.
You had a date?
No, I went with the people from here, Marcus
Oh, okay.
King, James
Oh yeah, that
Fox.
big money right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So, hey, wait, here's my
he
question.
actually came in about 5 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Maybe he came in before we did. We got there about 4 or 5. And he sat there for about 20 minutes, and he got up and left. Now, usually every year he sits there with the Playboy bunnies around him.
Uh-huh.
But he could barely move. I mean, he could, I
Wow.
mean,
Really? Poor
literally.
thing.
Yeah, you had to pray for him because
It's about to begin. There. So
Well, I
why
don't
wouldn't you
know.
go ahead and marry him then?
Well, here's an
That's what I'm
interesting note
Allowance.
on this.
Uh-huh.
She announced it today that they're not going to get married. And the same day, today, her first single dropped.
Right.
What's the single?
Wow.
I can
gotta
say
be
it's
that.
called I'm Not Getting Married.
It's a duet with Lupe Fiasco, actually.
This motherfucker here. The remix.
Yeah, it's
The
called,
remix.
It's called Hefner's a Terrorist. And,
Hilarious.
it's gonna be. It's
How
gonna
you
be.
make White Jim Kelly laugh?
That's funny.
It's gonna be huge in Germany.
He gonna be bigger than David Hasselhoff in Germany.
No, you didn't. No one is bigger than the Hoff in Germany. No one.
Not even no one.
Oh my God.
Oh, maybe
Okay.
maybe Dirk Nowitzki might be bigger in Germany. But all right,
Who was in
Dirk and Hasselhoff. I think we can all agree. They're the
1,
two
2.
biggest.
You
Sure.
can't
1 and
hassle
2.
the Hoff.
They're the Shaq and Kobe of Germany right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nobody's bigger than Shaq in Germany.
Yeah, nobody's bigger than Shaq.
Okay, wait a minute. So.
Shaq, you crazy.
Okay.
Oh, Shaq, you terrible.
I don't even want to discuss this.
What the hell you doing over at the Pink Dot, man?
You take care of your own business.
Take care of my business.
You could do anything in the world, and you're hanging out at the Pink Dot.
That's okay. My mama not with me.
Oh my God. Okay. When we come back, we gonna talk some more.
1 second, Cheryl. I got a question. Hey, Chris. How'd
Yes,
you get your
White
start?
Jim Kelly.
We'll be right back from what Sheryl Underwood show after this break on the Foxxhole 98.
Go, Sheryl.
I'm telling you, this is the cut.
Yeah, it is.
You know, well, when I see Lil Weezy, I need to talk to him about something. Cause, you know,
Can't be too many bitches.
absolutely, and everybody's upset. So I need to put him to the side and go, can I holler at you for a minute?
Can a bitch holler at you for
Right, can I holler at you for a minute?
Something else, sure.
That's
Something
right. He got some lyrics in one of his songs that I want to just talk to him about. I don't want to bring it out right now because, you know, I don't want no beef. I don't want no war. Right, I don't want no war.
We can get him on the phone.
Right.
Weezy, call in. Weezy.
That would be great. Matter of fact,
we
we can get him in the building.
Call 855-369-9898, Sirius 98.
So we got to,
Sirius
you know,
XM.
all we want to do is just talk to you for a minute, just holler at you. But right now, we about to holler at that entertainment report. Who got arrested for false imprisonment or some kind of wild stuff?
Katt Williams was arrested
Damn.
on an assault on a tractor driver.
I didn't do shit. You motherfuckers always trying to say I'm doing shit.
He was in Palmdale.
Now, who is that?
Actor comedian Katt Williams
it
will be
worked
in
last
court
time.
Tuesday after being arrested in a standoff with a tractor driver at a home in Palmdale. I'm like, what is he doing? Williams was arrested Saturday afternoon for felony intimidation. Felony.
Katt Williams intimidated
intimidating a witness.
seen
I'm
the
like,
headshot.
ain't he like 5'6" or something?
He's not even 5'6".
Yeah.
Katt, okay, wait a minute. So wait a minute. What you say, White Jim Kelly?
Should have seen the mugshot. Like Nick Nolte type shit.
It looked like the old James Brown
It
mugshot.
does look like the old James Brown mugshot. Police say several women on the property pelted a tractor driver with rocks.
Oh my God!
Damn,
They
Look
did.
at it. Look
When
at
the
it.
I
driver-
guess when they hit him with the rocks, they said, "You ain't my mammy."
I
first.
think he messed up his hair on purpose before he took the
Oh.
picture. Because, you know, his hair is always slicked down and looking good.
Hey, this story
That's
does
right.
not
James
surprise
Brown.
me one bit.
When the driver tried to leave the property, Williams allegedly blocked the exit with his SUV and would not move until L.A. County Sheriff deputies arrived. Deputies arrested 3 women for assault with a deadly weapon and Williams for felony intimidation of a witness. What the hell
God
is
bless. Are
felony?
you trying to tear our ears up with
Felony
that?
intimidation of a witness.
He is going to jail because he's already on probation.
And they always be talking about us smacking, and you crunch a
It's like a
cellophane.
typewriter or something.
Yeah.
I know.
You got
Stop
like
crunching
some-
that daggone cellophane.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Okay,
Boss
so
man.
wait a minute.
I'll
So
edit it
Katt
out.
Williams would not move his car.
Right. He was blocking the entrance so the tractor guy couldn't come out. And while the other people were hitting him with rocks.
Throwing rocks at him?
Yeah, throwing rocks at the tractor driver.
I like
Several
Katt
women
Williams,
on the property was allegedly pelted a tractor driver with rocks.
What did it look like?
And Katt was in the car saying, "Go, hit his ass, hit his ass."
He's always got people
motherfucker.
around him, though. I don't understand it.
So
You
why
know.
would
And
he?
then was the motherfuckers throwing the rocks, probably.
I don't understand why they would even do that.
I don't know. It doesn't. The story doesn't really say. I have no idea. Katt, call in. Oh, wait a minute.
What,
He's-
Use your one phone call.
Go-
Use your
yeah,
one
call
phone
for
call for that. Your one phone call. He gonna call it and tell him show. We would be a beast if we got that.
This one doesn't surprise me though. I've
Why
seen
that?
Katt out in Hollywood a couple nights, and that dude,
He's all over
he
the
is
place.
he is crazy. He is
Why you
crazy.
now? Why would you say that?
I mean, in a good way.
He's a good
he's an
person,
entertainer.
No, you say it any way you want to on this show. So say
He
it,
is an
Chris.
No, I want to
entertainer.
know
I'm
like
just-
what he saw.
What he do?
What I saw is just somebody that was obviously influenced by some substances or what have
Drug
you,
and alcohol.
and was acting a little crazy. I mean,
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm
that
getting.
could've just
Wait a
been
minute.
how he is.
I'm getting a message from the legal staff of the Foxxhole.
Oh, boy.
You know, you cannot say that unless we're gonna give
Unless you were there
a
smoking with
retraction.
them.
Like what was that girl?
Allegedly.
Katie Holmes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly under the influence of a substance other than life, air, and water.
Hilarious.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, good deal, good deal. Wait a minute. So Katt Williams blocked the driveway, can't get out. Now $50,000 bail. Is that what's saying?
It doesn't say how much. the
Yeah, I
bill
think
is.
somebody else reported $50,000
That's-
bail. Okay, Guy Black, from your
Felony.
position in entertainment, Katt Williams, can he come back?
Yes.
And what would he have to do?
Because comedy, you can always come back from comedy if you haven't, done like Michael Richards, of course. But I mean, with the type of comedy he does and the things he's done, he could just extend that as
He'll
part of his
come back
life.
and talk about
it. Yeah, he
it.
can come back. If he gets some good writers, he can come back from that.
How good's his stand-up?
But he doesn't really
Katt
want to
Williams
do
seen
it.
him.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, he was at the comedy club last week. I mean, he's always there and joking with people and having fun. But I don't think he's really concentrating now on coming
Stand up.
back like that.
What does he want to do?
I don't know. He'll tell you. I don't know what I want to do.
So he believes he has enough money to exist on. I don't
know about that.
Right on.
You have to ask him that allegedly.
Okay, but wait a minute. Why are we talking about people who can come back? Tracy Morgan was in the issue.
Yes.
He come back.
Okay.
Yeah, he was gay bashing. He went on a gay bashing rant. He had to issue an apology. I don't know exactly what he says. Well,
Somewhere where I thought I heard it. Anybody else want to chime in? I thought I heard where he was doing a stream of consciousness humorous discussion on if his son was gay.
Yeah.
And his reaction to that.
Yeah, he told the audience if his son was gay, he would pull out a knife and stab him. He
at the Ryman Auditorium,
ugly.
which is home of the Grand Ole Opry. Is that the same auditorium?
What was it called?
A Ryman Auditorium.
Sounds.
I think it's home of the Grand Ole Opry.
Yes.
What Guy Black?
What they didn't report, maybe Stacey's gonna do it, but the audience gave him a round of applause. They gave him a standing ovation at the end of his set.
Well,
Are you
not
serious?
at the end of that
feeling
particular
it.
joke.
Yeah, they were feeling him.
So there was not a problem with that particular joke to the majority of the audience. It was just to the one person that filmed it and put it out there.
Yeah, they
Well, he said gays need to quit being pussies and not be whining about something as insignificant as bullying.
That's not fair.
You stupid. And Tracy has 3 sons. He said he's not a hateful person, and he acknowledged that even in a comedy club, that maybe he went a little too far.
Wait a minute.
He said it wasn't funny in
Wait a
context.
minute. We found 2 gay men that would like to talk about this.
I want to hear it.
Oh my God.
You first.
When I first read the story about Tracy Morgan.
Okay, you are so gay.
We're both gay.
Oh, I forgot. Your turn.
There's
I wish you
nothing
could film
wrong
this.
with being gay.
I wish you could film this. Oh my God! I wish you could film this.
I
It is
feel
so
Tracy
realistic.
was way out of line, and someone should grab him and
Is that
spank
your real
him.
voice? Is that your gay voice?
That's his gay voice.
Got it.
Don't kill the character, Cheryl.
Okay, I'm sorry, but it's the best show in the entire world. We need to put this on TV.
I think it shows a lack of respect for all of us, and I'm offended deeply.
Okay, got it. Got it.
How deep?
Okay, well,
I
as
think
a person,
I need to go get a beta.
well, absolutely.
Hilarious.
You didn't say that last night.
Okay, well, as a person who has been on Glad's website as a homophobe because of a joke that I told on BET that I thought was more of a black empowerment joke than a homophobic joke. And then I took some of the jokes that I normally tell and I kind of elaborated them and tweaked them so that they would show my humanity and weren't perceived as homophobic. But I'll talk to my audience and go, tell me, for the people that are groaning, even if I get a majority of laughs, I try to listen to the groan or look at the posture change or the look on their face where they didn't like it and go, well, tell me how you feel, because I want all the audience to be in on the experience. I mean, those of us that know Tracy, you know Tracy, Guy.
Yeah.
You know Tracy Stacey. Okay, I know him. Kyle, have you ever met him?
Never met him.
I know him to be a guy who has always been a free thinker, even when he's wrong.
Right.
He's done a lot of stuff on morning shows. He's talked about people. He's slapped his belly, talked about how he want to impregnate people. You know, matter of fact, I was one of the targets of subject of possible impregnation.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I really have great affection for Tracy himself. My only concern is there should be ability to your jokes have a consequence. When you say for all the comics around the table, jokes, your words have a consequence, and you have to accept the consequence of that, and then be ready to evolve. And if you don't want to change, that's your business.
He's joined forces with Glad, and he's kind of
after the incident. Yeah.
Right. Well, he's apologized, and he's making rounds with a lot of different organizations, and talks about, like in the recent stand-up, that with the help of actually Russell Simmons is helping him with this too.
Oh,
I bet he is.
And he's just basically trying to clean up the
He's gonna
scandal
film a
to say that
PSA too.
He's a little sorry about it.
And if you get with Glad, you're good. I mean, Glad is really the barometer of
they're forgiving. But he, you know,
but I guess here's my thing though. I guess for if that's the case, then Kobe. What's the other guy that did?
Kobe did some things too.
They all need to do something together.
We see the NBA has
they need to do it together.
NBA has started doing PSAs against using the word gay.
Right. As a slur. Mm-hmm. But you notice that the NBC said that type of posture or that type of statement would not be tolerated there. But Tina Fey was like, we know this guy. He's not
That's
really
not
like
who he
that,
is,
right? But
he was. Do you think he was trying to be funny though? I mean, the blanket statement was if one of my sons was gay, I would take my knife out. I would just stab him. It's like, do you think he was just trying to be?
Well, I don't think he would really have stabbed his son.
No, I know.
Well, I mean,
that's why I was asking.
and
Do you think it was intended to be humorous and it just kind of
okay? Comics around the table. Tell me what scenario would be take a knife and stab as the punchline?
None.
Well, OJ?
No.
I wish. That's what I thought. But I mean,
that's saying it's the ultimate offense. If your son does the ultimate offense, like if my son says he's gonna beat me up or something, then
I'll take a knife out and stab him.
So whatever
so if I saw a man I
worst.
loved in bed with another woman, if I was Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife, and I knew you had a baby, I would have took my knife out and stabbed him.
So that's what he's saying. That's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm trying to get the humorous because I'm gonna take. I've tried to articulate what I felt would be Tracy's position, but in Glad's position with the violence against gay people. There's just some things that you don't say.
I agree.
And where gay people are still being bullied enough to where young gay people kill themselves because they don't feel they can come out. And then look at the guy last night on the show, Extreme Makeover Body Thing, that I knew as soon as he came on that he would possibly be a homosexual man who was quite handsome. Because he, and he reminded me of Luther, not in the bad way, in a good way. He sang, had a beautiful personality, right? Then he finally came, first he said he was molested, then he said he was gay, and hoped that his family would understand.
Wow.
And so I guess for me, I could see where Glad, who's combating discrimination, would say, well, this is unconscionable, especially a guy with the level of success and reach that Tracy Morgan has.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And then while I go off on this tangent, we just said Lupe Fiasco need to check himself on saying something against President Obama. Yeah. But none of us have said Tracy Morgan need to check himself.
That's true.
On a statement that could be utilized to have violence against the recent second-class citizenship that's been utilized.
But isn't it a different forum now?
You need to
using it in comedy compared to Stan. Where did the Lupe Fiasco say it?
In other words, it wasn't a joke. But it still had a meaning.
Well, it was a statement.
You're right,
it was
Cheryl.
a statement that.
But if Lupe Fiasco got up on the mic and said, just like I get on the mic all the time at every show and talk about how we gonna reelect President Obama, how I'm proud of him and he's doing the daggone thing, and that we need to support him. So what is the difference between somebody getting up and going, United States government is a terrorist, back when they used to say America, KKK, and things like that. So I guess my point would be, and we want you to hit the phones and call in about any of these topics that we have. 855-369-9898. While I think Tracy Morgan should be allowed as an American who has freedom of speech to say what he feel, even in a joke that didn't go well, but he also needs to know that there's a consequence, because let's remove gay and say fat white girl.
Or black chick.
Okay, it says from Tholt 84 regarding Tracy Morgan, gay people laugh when comedians talk about white, fat, ugly people, so why get offended when they talk about gays? So let's, all the comedians around the table, Guy Black.
Well, it wasn't just talking about gay, he was talking about violence as well. So
against his own child.
Yeah.
But haven't we said, I will kill my child if you don't do these graves?
Told my son that yesterday.
Yeah, I'll kill you. I'll shoot you. I'll stab you.
Stacey's face was so concerned.
Right. You going to kill your child.
You said that to your child?
I told him if he,
You would stab him?
No, I wouldn't stab him.
How you going to kill him?
You don't wash these clothes.
I'll be like my mother said, I'll make you think I'm going to do it. But it's all in some people discipline different.
Really? Bathtub water, shit like that?
My son's 21, so we be fighting.
Okay, bucket of water.
Throwing them dogs.
So then, okay, so I guess, I mean, I think it's both. I think both sides are right. I think Tracy Morgan should be able to say his joke
because of freedom of speech.
That's right.
But you're right about that, Cheryl. I think, especially myself, I forget, because I'm not on the gay. It doesn't hit me, so I forget that they're sensitive about that. Because if it was a white comic, And the word, if he said, if
that
my son brought home a black
nigga,
girl,
right.
I would kill him. I would be like, ouch, wow, what was that all about? But since I'm not, it doesn't offend me when you talk about gay people because I'm not gay, then I don't feel the sting. But if it was black, I would be like, whoa, hey, hey.
It hit home.
And he'd be fired.
Right.
Even though I'm not a big fan of firing. I hate that, though. I didn't
Right.
think Iman should have lost his job. I'm
Who?
not a big fan of firing people just because blah, blah, blah. Just don't listen. Or don't
Guy
tune in.
Black?
That's just the bounty hunter. Dog the bounty hunter. Same
Yes.
thing.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what I didn't like about that was he was talking to his own son
Right.
on their personal phone.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
was
he
it
was set up
recorded? Right. That's what, just like that broad with Mel Gibson. I didn't like that
Right.
either.
Oksana.
Yeah, because how you getting hit in the mouth and you holding the baby and
Recording.
right, and you
got your phone, your baby, and your big old recorder right there. Come on now, it's
absolutely.
ridiculous.
I don't understand that. I mean, I don't see how it's happening. And my thing is, where's the baby? Don't the baby have a phone? The baby should have called somebody while y'all was over there fighting. Player from California is on the line. Player.
Player.
What's up, player?
Player from Cali.
I guess he ain't there no more.
Got
He
played.
ain't.
I think
Got
we got
Player
player
got
right
played.
here. Hilarious.
Did the player get played?
Is player? I think we got player right here. Player, are you there?
No,
Hey,
this
what's
is
go-
a player from San Diego.
Hey,
You
player
wanted
from
to
San
know-
Diego.
Yeah, you wanted to know how Chris got his start? I kicked his little wife's ass all the way up to Hollywood and said, get some kahunas and go after your dream. So I'm
You know
responsible
Chris
for
Waters?
his-
You know?
I think I know that dude.
Oh, he knows
Was
me.
that your dad?
Oh, yeah, I'm his father figure. But, let's talk about this crazy trade.
Wait a minute, Chris.
Did you say
do you know
Father
this guy?
Flanagan?
Father
Father
figure.
figure.
Father figure.
So you know this?
Chris
is like-
Chris Waters is very shocked.
Chris, do
right
you
now.
know this
I
guy?
am shocked.
You know this
I
guy?
think I know who that is.
So who is it?
It's his boy.
That is one of my friends from San Diego. I used to live down there before I moved to LA.
Oh.
Yes, he does. Matter of fact, we're good friends. And let me tell you, Cheryl, this whole idea about that ignorant comment gets me round up because you know what? Chris is my boy. Chris is as straight as an arrow, but I'm not. And I'll tell you, see me, I'm a man. I'm a man's man, and no one ever know that I'm gay. And I'm not offended by the gay comment, but when I'm offended by an ignorant comment about he's going to stab his son, create a violent act based on that, him being gay. So that's saying that gay is not right. That's his opinion. But to influence all these ignorant people who live in this world to have that kind of mindset, that's just ignorant.
Well, okay, let me ask you a question, player.
So you got it.
You're a strong man, right?
Oh, I'm strong. I'm good looking. I'm built, and I'm a real man.
What's your Facebook page so we can see what you do?
Oh, he's not going to tell you all that.
Tell me, we need to just tell us off the air, write it down or something so we can know who we talking to.
When you have Chris back on your show, I'll come up and I'll sit in with you so you can get a look.
Okay, that's good deal. Good deal. We love to see that. Well, I guess when will gay people, like black people, like overweight people, like white women who get dogged all the time in shows, when will you get to a point where a joke will be okay because you are now part of the mainstream?
Right.
I think it's okay in the context. I mean, was he joking? It's in the context, but also you have to have judgment in who you're saying it around. It's like someone saying to you, "What's up, black girl?" In the context.
People say that
when you have all these impressional influence, people can be influenced who are ignorant, and you're making those kind of violent, ignorant comments. It's about judgment.
Well, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Black women, male comedians will get on stage and go, "I will punch that bitch in her windpipe.
Yeah.
I will kill the bitch. I will choke a bitch. I'll fuck a bitch till she die, till she throw up till her eyeball up in her head."
Fuck a bitch till she died. Now that's some good loving right there.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, as a person who was called a homophobe when the joke was really about black empowerment, never got a chance to sit down with Glad. I'm one of those comedians that say, tell your joke. But the first thing it got to be funny. That's the first thing.
That is the first thing.
Then the second thing is the response after the recoil of the laughter. But I just want to know, will there ever come a time where homosexuality, gay lifestyle, transgendered, gay, lesbian, bisexual will ever become part of the mainstream so you can get joked on?
You know what? I think gay lifestyle is becoming part of the mainstream. In the late 60s, it was the unrest of racial rights movement, and that's passed. Now the gay movement's passed, and now it's going into the kind of this Spanish-American, starting to become okay. But I think right now, I mean, you look
I
at
think ever since Queer Eye for the straight guy, I mean.
That's when they can't get it.
Pretty much.
Did he say
Queer Eye for the straight guy?
Wait a minute, did he say Spanish American?
Yeah, they starting to become okay.
It's become okay.
They on their way.
Spanish Americans, hit the phones. If you
What's the number, Cheryl?
855-369-9898. If you believe you're part of the mainstream.
Do you think it's okay for y'all to be here yet?
Spanish American.
Good thing we didn't have that teacher in here.
Oh my God, you remember that? Hey man, I remember that. Remember the woman that was with him so damn fine?
Yeah, she was hot.
I saw them, man. I went to that school and
You
I
sold out for that.
I swear to God, I went to that school. Remember they said they worked together?
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh, she's still fine as a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
And the dude is still angry.
Angry and pissed off.
And he didn't remember me, but she did.
Well, we want player. We want player to call back because player.
Hey, Cheryl, so get a load of this. I guarantee my prediction, it's real sad because there's a lot of professional athletes who are on the down low. Matter of fact, my buddy in Atlanta was dating someone who was a big old NFL, big name like, not LT from the Chargers. He won't tell me who, but a big name. He can't come out because he was in professional football. I guarantee you're going to see Troy Aikman, now that he got divorced, give him a couple of years. He's going to be out there publishing that he's, homosexual.
Wait a minute. So
did you just out him?
Right. Well, there's always been a rumor about Troy Aikman.
Yeah, it's always been there.
Right. And for some people, my thing is, even if you see a person at the Abbey or you see a person somewhere, I need to see the act, or I need to see
right. More
the
guys, more
but I
guys
need to see the
than they
context of the act as well, because after 4 shots of Hennessy and 5 shots of tequila, I'm
sexy.
gay. Okay, right. So. I mean, I would want you to call back.
I'm gay in like a happy way.
Absolutely, Jay. Ooh, yeah.
We'll have a gay old time.
Hey, the Flintstones. So, well, I mean, what I'm saying is, I just would really like to hear and see us have a discussion where can they joke, because people get killed in comedy all the time.
They do?
But if there's like a gay comedy club and it was a gay comic set it around a bunch of gay guys, it'd probably be okay.
I agree with the context. You got to watch where you say it.
Right. Well, why do you have to watch where you say it? Because humor.
You said that there's a consequence to what you say.
Right. And the first consequence, if the joke ain't funny, you about to get fucked up. Right. I mean, but Irish people talk about rednecks.
Right.
I kill him running right over my track.
What if Tracy Morgan was gay? Would it be okay for him to do that joke?
I don't know. You know what? You know what I think? Question. I think we should do that topic for next week. Can you call back in, player? Oh, he gone. Okay, we need to find out who that guy is.
I know who that is, yeah.
Yeah, and we need to find his Facebook picture.
You don't have a happy face right now.
Tell
what?
No.
He's a good guy.
Tell what?
Okay.
Tell what? Tell what? I'm asking her what she wrote, what that means. Right?
Cheryl, I got it. Whiteboard again?
Yep, go ahead.
I got a question.
There you go.
Chris.
Yes, White Jim Kelly.
Where'd you get your start?
Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me with this. Wait, I hear Cedric the Entertainer got a new show.
Yes. Oh, I saw the new
Tell
movie.
what?
Did I go with?
Cedric the Entertainer got his own show?
Yeah, he's set to do a new game show. It's going to be on NBC. It's called It's Worth What? And the show explores the value of hidden treasures in the attics of America. This sounds interesting.
Why they give a black man that
So I guess they basically going into people's attics and saying, "What is this worth?" It's sort of like that Antique Road Show. That's what it reminds me of.
A reality show, The Goonies, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Contestants will be taken through a series of challenges that increase the difficulty as they work to discover the value of items in various rounds as they compete for a $1 million prize. I know.
Yeah, stupid.
I know. It was produced by Merv Griffin. Worth, they're nicknaming it Worth, was created by Roy Bank. The guy who created Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
No, that's a good show.
And Antique Roadshow. So it's really the same creator.
Merv Griffin.
Merv Griffin, very prolific producer.
There's only one way to get a show.
This is what's really cool. Cedric is also going to be the executive producer on it.
So that's great.
Really
so because you're going to get a job over there, you're going to go try to talk to Cedric?
Oh, I don't know Cedric.
Wait a minute, but you do know Cedric.
No, if I walk up to him, he gonna say, "And what's your name is? What your name is?"
He said the same thing to me. So, somebody hit the phones. Give us a call at 1-866-369-9898.
We got sports coming up, Sheryl Underwood.
Wait a minute, 855. Somebody write the numbers down.
855-369-9898.
Give us a call. What?
I'm gonna write a rap. I'm gonna write a rap.
Jenny, who can I talk to? Tommy Two-Tone.
Tommy Two-Tone.
What about
great song, Jenny.
867-5309.
That's right. Somebody need to dial that number, see what it dials.
Nothing.
Place.
somebody had that number at one point, and then they just got
They were
inundated
furious.
with calls.
They get out of the phone.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I got your number off the wall. Don't think I don't have it on my iPad. So,
cut.
for a good time, go. I know all the right songs.
867-5309.
Hey, that's a cut. I love
Chris is harmonizing with us.
you know what? I love the Sheryl Underwood sing-along. I love them.
867-5309.
867-5309.
I love the Sheryl Underwood sing-along.
for the show.
I know. But somebody call in and tell us.
Oh, here we
the
go.
name.
I was waiting for him in New York. Here we go.
No, we're not going to break. We're going to play this whole song.
Yeah, half a second before.
So if we sang
I just
this
wanna
song
let you guys do it.
earlier, would it sound right if we sang it earlier, or should we sing it later? Later. Okay. Let's try.
Lost my nerve.
Cheryl, we're about 2 seconds off when this plays on the air.
Well, I'm sorry.
So let's try to get a little behind it so that when they hear us, here we go. Hold up.
Wait for the Niner.
I don't care. I'm singing what I hear in my ear.
Nah, Cheryl, come on. Let's get it. You got to go about 2 seconds late.
Okay, then y'all go behind.
All right, here we go.
867-5309.
867.
Kind of hard.
Oh, my mic open now.
You missed the party.
It was a party.
Hey, we kept it going.
Yo,
We kept the party going.
I wish that there could be some way that we could do this where y'all can see what happens.
In the break.
Before,
Yeah,
during, and after the break.
we should record it for YouTube.
Absolutely.
At
This
least
would
for
be
television.
great.
Yeah.
But speaking of what should be recorded, Eddie Long's wife left the house.
It's not pretty. What
happened?
According to
Media takeout?
No, Mo Kelly's report. Mo Kelly's report. Eddie Long's problems are getting worse. There have been spies basically watching the church and watching the wife, and they say that the wife has left the house with one of the children because of the scandal. Mo Kelly has already reached out to New Birth to see if it has any official response or any counter narrative, but don't hold your breath actually don't hold your breath for New Birth, to tell the truth. New Birth is the church.
Ouch. Take that, New Birth.
I know.
So why? Okay, I don't know. Okay, we'll talk about that during the break.
She left. She's like, you know what? I'm tired of this. You know, all this.
Take her till now.
Spandex all in the bathroom on the floor.
I agree. Why she leaving now?
Right, and after
Because
they
it's
did the
almost
settlement
blown
money,
on- yeah.
they did settlement money. But correct research staff, can we get somebody else's opinion on this story? You know, okay. I need something else here too. Yeah, bump that. So I don't know.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all the story is. That's what I'm trying to. I thought it was more to the story. I thought it was going down or something. Okay, so wait a minute. BET Awards. We're getting. I think Glenda's going to be in the red carpet for us.
She is.
Good.
That's excellent.
So we're gonna get all the interviews that we can get. I wish my fantasy interview for Foxxhole and for the Sheryl Underwood show is Kyle and Glenda on the red carpet looking just as fabulous as the people, like Kyle in a nicely cut tuxedo.
There it is.
I don't want to be on. Can I just get a ticket? I don't want to be on the red carpet.
I just want to go with Glenda that day so I can open the door for her so I can see that booty.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I would open that door, so she could walk in first and I can see the booty.
So Glenda's going to be on the red carpet. If there was a way that you could put Kyle in a nice tux and Glenda in a couture gown and put them on the red carpet so we can get some visual and some audio.
It's like, and the budget for that is. Look at
I would make that happen. Anybody find me a BET award ticket, I'd be happy to. So, we begging for tickets. So I hear that Chris Brown and Jill Scott will perform on this year's with John and Alicia Keefe as performers on BET Awards.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be performing for the BET Awards, which is what you just said.
Hosted by Kevin Hart.
Yes, hosted by Kevin
Hysterical.
Hart.
Louise and Drake going to be there.
And Alicia Keys.
Okay, I thought I said that. Okay, Rihanna. Yeah. Is Rihanna going to be there?
Yeah, Rihanna's supposed to be there too.
So would they see her and Drake together?
Well, not just that. Is she going to release? Because the last time they were together, she had to take her. What do you call that?
Drake or Chris Brown?
No, Chris Brown. She had to change her status so he can get within so many feet of her. Yeah.
Right, but now they want to
Is it off limits for a domestic violence joke at the BET Awards?
See, that's what I want to know.
How do you know your audience?
That's
well,
right.
by the way, one of our Foxxhole staff is a writer for the BET.
Who is that?
Johnny Mack is writing for Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Really? Wow, that's going to be interesting. How you think Kevin Hart's going to do as a host? If you don't stop pushing that paper at me, I'm going to punch you in your chin.
Wait a minute, that's violence.
Workplace violence. I think we were talking about that with the ladies here the other week, right? Workplace violence.
What are you going to do?
That's hilarious. Is it illegal
by the way,
to punch a
Sheryl Underwood, that was the real Sheryl Underwood that you just heard. That was not a joke. She had her fist balled and was aiming it
I'm like,
at the chin.
stop pushing that toward me. I see it.
That's hilarious.
Ladies and gentlemen, if people ask me, what's it like being on the road with Sheryl Underwood? That's what it's like right there.
It is not. If they don't have
Nigga, I will punch you in your chin.
If they don't have my damn money, all I do is go, Kyle, let's have a conversation with them.
It starts off that calm. Oh, Lord. Sheryl
Okay,
Underwood,
good.
y'all.
Okay. So we needed to confirm that somebody else was talking about this story other than what we had from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. That's really where they're talking about that his wife has moved out. Oh, that's what? Oh, God damn it. Now they want to read all the words.
Allegedly.
Okay. Allegedly. So that's where they're talking about his wife moving out. It's out of an article.
Funny part about it is 4 boys have been spotted moving in.
Thank you, God Black. That's why I was kind of holding it open for you. Where's the rim shot? Rim shot. Okay, if you don't move your goddamn finger, I'm going to punch you in the chin, too.
Somebody get this woman a drink, please.
Rumor is that they have a beta player in there, too.
Oh,
and
Chris
somebody
Waters.
taking Twitter pics. Okay, so we got it. Okay, so if you want to know where this story can be seen or heard, the story is in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
I see.
I guess I can't fire people that don't get paid.
I know, because they look like you. Like,
I know, right?
They don't
keep doing it. It's like, stop that, you know?
Like, stop that. It ain't like y'all paying me.
It's a story. I don't know where the hell the story came from.
TT like, it ain't my fault. That's what the internet said.
Right.
Story I pulled. Damn.
Okay, God Black, give us the position. Is the story always verbatim or is it conversational?
You can make it conversational, but you have to give the source so it's not plagiarism.
Absolutely, and the source is Atlanta Journal-Constitution and not just this
Mo
Kelly.
And you have to keep it as reported by. That way you're not liable.
Absolutely. So it is reported by, but we don't want to get so verbal.
Unless we have multiple sources?
Well, you just want to read one because then it gets confusing.
Absolutely. And unless
Go ahead
you
and make your own up.
But we say a lot of things as if we are the they.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, on this show.
Yeah,
so
yes.
let's clarify. All right, let's go to the movie box office reports. Where's the 20 that I keep asking y'all for? Y'all gonna listen to me, goddammit.
It's because this is your Underwood show.
And because we need to see where is that's right. Read that goddamn. What I tell him, read that nameplate back there, Pivot.
What that nameplate say? What it say?
What it say? That's right.
What it say?
All right, they even put 21 on there. Rango.
I only got 10. Where you at?
Johnny Depp still making money at 21. 19, Born to Be Wild. I've heard about this, bro.
Born
To Be Wild. Is that a real song? Is that the name of it?
Who's that with?
Rango's at 21.
I thought I said that.
You did. I'm sorry.
Old lady. Okay. 18, Beginners. 17, Cave of Forgotten Dreams. I've never seen it. Soul Surfer. No black people, but Carrie Underwood is in it. Number 16.
I put number 15. Jumping
the Broom. See, now, okay.
Here we go now.
If y'all was only reading 10 of them,
we wouldn't have got the black movie.
Thank you. They gonna figure this out.
Number 14, Something Borrowed.
You know what? Is that on DVD yet? Because I can't seem to find it anyway.
It will be.
Soon.
Okay, good. 13, Water for Elephants.
12.
Any black people in that movie?
No.
It's got to be somebody feeding them damn animals in 1930s.
Elephants was black.
Elephants are African.
They gray. That's right.
Wait, dude, Kelly, I'm sorry. Was that the wrong way to say it?
That was funny.
1930s, somebody named Sam or something. A big Sam.
Number
Sam, you feed them elephants. Show some steed.
Number 12, Rio with Jamie Foxx in it.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 11, The Tree of Life.
Oh, is that new movie? That's not the one with Brad Pitt in it, is it?
I don't
know. Okay, correct research staff. What's in it? Who's in the Tree of Life? Number 10, Fast Five.
Number 10 is right.
Fast Five. Number 9, Bad Hair Weave. Bad Lace Front. Thor. Okay.
Number 8, Midnight in Paris.
I hear it's a very, very, very good movie.
Really?
I hear it's Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Is in it? Yeah. Woody Allen made it. Okay, number 7, a movie that I want everybody to go
that too.
Yes, and to take all your kids, and if you're a parent or an older person, sit through it because was it Jaleel White?
Oh, he's in it.
He plays a teacher in it.
Plays a teacher.
Really?
In what?
Judy Moody and
a not
Bummer
Summer.
Summer. Sounds
What
cool
number is that?
though.
What number is that?
Number 7.
Damn.
Number 6,
Bridesmaids.
Hysterical.
We gotta go see it.
I loved it.
You loved it?
Did you see it, Jeff?
I heard that
No,
was
I
awesome.
can't do
Great.
it. If I'm not in it, I can't do it.
Oh, sure.
Correct research staff. Okay.
Number 5.
Can we
Guys
read
can
it
see that
verbatim?
too.
Hold on. Tree of Life star. Oh, see, I knew that was this movie. It was Terrence Malick directed and wrote it, but Brad Pitt and Sean Penn's in it. And Brad Pitt's supposed to be playing this overbearing father, and Sean Penn plays the son grown up. But it won it won a big award at the Cannes Film Festival. So I hear it's hard to decipher this movie, but I hear it's very well made, but it's hard to understand. So hey, we just want to show you a Sheryl Underwood show. We got brains up here. Okay, number 5, Pirates of the
Caribbean on Stranger Tides.
How much is that made?
Any black people in the movie?
No, but they're going to be in parrots. Okay. That's the parody coming out in 6 months.
Hey, how'd you get your start?
Hold on one second.
Only white people can ask me that.
That you would answer back to it. Okay, number 4, Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda 2.
Any black people in it?
The panda.
Biracial.
Black and white.
Mulatto.
Black and white. Okay.
Number 3.
Hangover Part 2.
Yeah.
Any black people in that?
No.
No.
Mike Tyson?
Mike
Tyson.
Mike
At the
Tyson's
end.
still in it?
At
At the end?
Mike Epps not in this one?
Nope.
There's an Asian guy.
Was Mike Epps in this?
Dr.
Black
King.
Doug. No, he was the
Really?
first one. Black Doug.
Mike Epps was in it?
Yeah. That's
Really?
his name.
He's
That was
hysterical.
Are you doing the Bee Gees?
Dr. King.
That's
Are you
what
doing Bee Gees?
Tyson sung, right?
No, the
That was
Asian dude.
Oh yeah,
the Asian dude in The
guy.
Hangover
He is
2.
funny.
You don't know
Great.
his name, but the Asian dude.
Dr. Ken, isn't that Dr. Ken?
That's what I said. Dr. King. Isn't that Dr. King?
Dr. Ken's a great stand-up comic.
King
Oh, yeah, he's an
Great.
actual doctor.
Dr. King.
Yeah,
Number
great
2.
stand-up comic. X-Men First Class. Here's a very, very good movie. Here's very good.
No, and the number 1 movie at the box office
Eh.
Super 8.
I hear the alien's very handsome.
Really?
Yeah, and I heard he drives off
Is he
in
black?
Yeah, no, I heard he's mixed. I heard he has like
He's
some
green
kind of
and white.
something right, yeah. And then I heard like he just gets in the spaceship and kicks rocks. I mean, I heard it's like a really, really cool movie. What's the new movie that Jamie Foxx is in?
I saw
Horrible
that.
Bosses.
Horrible Bosses.
Yeah, that's
Good movie.
Is it very good?
It's out now.
Oh, wonderful. And I'm going to stop being mean to the interns because they're getting quiet and they got the twist mouth. Okay. Ray Colin Kelly talks sports. Okay.
Well, you know, we just had the NBA Finals. Jim Kelly, if we could play that clip of White Jim Kelly's prediction at the beginning of the season.
The Dallas Mavericks will win the NBA
that's not what
championship.
That's not it.
It's like that commercial with that dude that's eating at that diner and he talks about who let the dogs out when it came out.
It's 93.
Yeah. The talking about the whoop, there it is, or whatever it was.
Yeah, Miami lost to Dallas.
Did it seem like the Heat just gave up?
Look like LeBron is
Imploded.
starting to have a pattern of checking out early.
He deserves all the heat he's going to get.
No.
The Miami Heat.
He didn't
he's
play.
gonna get.
He didn't deserve it.
He didn't deserve.
Well, I don't
he
think
deserves the heat.
I don't
that he's
think
getting.
I don't think he knew. You know, when he said
That
he
he
wanted
was
to go
gonna
play
lose?
with Dwayne Wade, ladies. When he
my God. I'm jumping in.
Wait till next week. Oh, it's all next week. We're going to jump in everything next week.
Practicing.
Yeah. But I don't think he knew when he decided he was going to play with Wade. I didn't think he was ready for not being the man. Because everybody kept second guessing his fourth quarter abilities, and I think he kind of was like, "All right, well, you wanted your team, then you handle it."
See, but I think he did that against Chicago, so something else is going on. Whether it was Rick Carlisle and Dallas doing a better job, or a combination of some things, I don't know what exactly what it was, but I think it's like a lot of combinations of stuff. But
maybe
he
Kobe
deserves
fucked up their
for not being
relationship.
aggressive.
You took it right out.
What? Maybe Kobe fucked up one of their relationships.
But anytime you have a victory celebration before the season starts, you deserve all the heat that you're going to get, and that's what they did.
Yeah, they definitely shouldn't have did that.
They went off and had a big parade before they won a game.
Yeah, how you going to have and then they're going to say not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, seven. Well, they should have stopped at not one.
Yeah, because they got 0 right now.
Yeah, but they're going to get a lot of heat. Not one championship.
Title.
They went on a parade last year before they even played a game saying they're going to win about 7 championships.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's why they lost.
That's why everybody's so hard on them right now.
On LeBron, right?
But what I don't like is, and for the fellas, real quick, I know we run out of time, but how did you feel about the fact that it seems like Cleveland is getting more press than Dallas right now?
Cleveland needs to be quiet and move
They need
on
to,
and
so does
build
their
their
owner.
own team.
So does their owner.
Love our listeners in Cleveland, but hey,
Well,
you gotta keep it moving. I mean, LeBron is gone. Build another team.
Let it go.
Move on.
It shows you the hate they have for LeBron. I mean, how they're still stung by him leaving.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't be in the media maybe as much as it's
See,
like Dallas won the championship. Let's focus on that.
I'm actually okay with their fans doing that because they're kind of teeing off on the whole thing. Their owner needs to move on because he's the one that took the shot at LeBron after the thing.
Right.
There's no
That's
shortcuts, blah, blah,
But
blah.
the owner's saying, hey, look, as long as the fans are mad, I can ride this thing all the way out.
But sooner or
and
later
he
they're
doesn't
gonna
have
figure
to
out
bring in talent right
that
now.
he's the reason why they left, probably. I mean, they're the jilted bride, sorry. I mean, you lost LeBron.
Yeah.
But
Take
then-
your shots now because it's not going to last, sorry.
But when you say that okay
What are you saying?
for Dallas,
They're going to win.
Okay, but then when you say for Dallas that they were the most prepared team, they were ready, they wanted it more than
they were the better
It's
team.
like when that
Right.
person beats you up, and you thinking about them, and you see them again, and you just bust them in their face, and they're not ready for it.
And they're battle tested too.
I'm just saying, Dallas.
What is
Dallas
that
had been thinking about Miami. Dallas lost to Miami a few
That's
years
right,
ago.
they did.
So
That's
they've
right.
been sitting there burning, fuming.
Right.
And then they walked up, they walked up on them like, hey, what's going on? And whoop, 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 whoop. They just started drilling.
Out. We out of here.
I mean, you're talking Dirk, Jason, but every player on that team, they had
Tyson.
not won, and they'd been through some kind of adversity to come
Yeah.
around. Tyson, Jason
Right.
Kidd, Rick Carlisle, because he used to be Coach of the Year, but he's been fired.
There's a lot of
so
Sheryl Underwood to go
everybody
around.
in
I think you
there,
got two
they were
dudes on their
hungry,
team, Sheryl.
and that was the difference. They wanted the whole thing more.
Yeah,
They also
won.
a better
But
team.
what-
You know what I mean?
I thought team-wise.
You
yeah.
gotta,
team.
Not
They were an
talent.
actual
you gotta
team.
tell Cheryl about Chris Bosh crying.
Yeah, he cried.
That made
He
sense.
got on all
He wiped
fours and
that
started
off.
crying.
They
Really?
picked
All
him up.
fours?
Come on, man.
Was he looking for a beta?
And who?
who cried? Who cried?
Hey,
funny,
Who
though.
cried
I
though?
lost my
Chris
beta.
Bosh.
Chris
What did he?
Bosh.
How did he
Number
cry
one.
though? What happened?
Because they lost.
He played for Miami.
Cried.
Number one. He cried because they lost.
I mean, it's,
Yeah.
And he
So
said
what did he
that
think was
Miami
gonna
didn't want
happen?
it bad enough.
Hey, at least he cares.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Now I'm wondering who was the crier when Coach said that some guys was crying. Who was crying?
Probably Bosch.
Yeah,
Really?
makes sense.
Wow.
They got another year. They're still ahead of schedule.
Oh, let's
I
not talk
think they'll-
about next year.
But I think they'll win. I think they'll win again. I think they need to come together. They've gotten through this. They'll be a better team, and they've learned how to do it. So I don't.
Unless the Lakers get Dwight Howard,
Well,
which would be nice.
well, I just thought it was kind of anticlimactic that the Mavericks won, and then they had their party, and then what Mark Cuban was in bed with the trophy, and
Which is cool.
And
but
it's
he's
white.
actually paying for the whole
Parade.
which is cool.
Yeah, that's
Dallas
pretty
doesn't
safe.
pay for it.
Championship
well,
rings.
I'm glad that the Dallas Mavericks won, and
I
I
know-
think
you know
that
Fox is happy.
No, well, I motivated
Oh, yeah.
them. I motivated them because
do
You
that?
went to
when
the
I
locker
was
room?
working, when I was working in
Dallas, you did, yeah.
I said
You
that the
did.
Mavericks was gonna get beat by the Lakers.
And
they
they
booed me
booed.
like Showtime at the Apollo.
8,000.
And it was my motivation that caused them to win. So we like to thank Chris. If y'all quit rolling y'all eyes over there, I'm gonna walk all y'all out the goddamn door. Okay.
And she can do that, by the way.
That's right, because I'm watching y'all. It's like learn how to do it on the under. God damn it, it's free. Shit. Okay. Don't worry, I'm just kidding. Everybody got quiet like they about to get a whooping.
We don't know what the hell he's
Yeah, Mama mad. Look, Mama mad. I ain't looking. I ain't making no eye contact over here. So, Jim Kelly.
Okay. Thank you, Chris Waters, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris Waters, for coming on the show.
Chris, question for you.
Yes, white Jim Kelly.
Where'd you get your start? Thanks for joining us.
That's right. That's when white people start taking over and closing the show.
I had a blast. Thanks for having me on.
And you are welcome to come back anytime you like.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely, for sure.
Bring some white dudes that date black women.
She's got jungle fever.
I got jungle fever.
Wow, no, he's not singing. Wait a minute, Justin Timberlake. That's okay, Stacey, where can we find you?
You can find me on Hollywood 50 Tips or on Facebook
Find
under
you some food in your
Glenda. I'm sorry, I thought she was gonna go to you guys first.
No, we're gonna go to you. You got all your AKA stuff out.
Hollywood50tips.com if you are interested in finding out how to break into the business. Just a quick 50 tips in order to figure out how to get started. Or you can find me on Facebook, Stacey McClain, MCCLAIN. I was saying the Glenda, but she's not here, so it's not as funny.
Hilarious.
You won't find me
You
under
can
Glenda.
find me under Glenda, too, later tonight.
I love it. This is the wildest thing I've ever heard. Guy Black, thank you for sitting in. You know what? You really add something special to the show. And I know you don't really like to do this. We have to kind of beg you into staying. But you are a great radio man and a great producer. Where can we find you?
Thank you. Oh, you can find me July 4th weekend in Atlantic City.
Why we not
with
going?
The Foxxhole. Cause I don't know why you're not going.
Because it says
hurry
certain
get your
people-
plane ticket.
That's
hilarious.
Don't come back. Don't come back.
Okay.
For the Foxxhole weekend,
Okay.
hosted by Jamie Foxx.
And what are you taking over? Caesar's
Palace. Caesar's, the whole boardwalk. We're gonna be
Okay,
at
so-
Caesar's, Harrah's, the whole thing. So
I'll come if y'all give me a room.
So y'all doing Caesar's Palace? It's
I got
not,
one room.
Because I keep reading this as Caesar's Hotel. So y'all doing Caesar's Palace?
Caesar's Hotel. I'm sorry.
Caesar's Hotel and Casino?
Caesar's Hotel
all
and
weekend
Casino.
long?
Yep.
Foxxhole Crew, hosted by Jamie Foxx. So everybody from the network that can go will go.
Right.
Let's say that.
Yes.
How about that, Guy Black?
A lot of
That's
people
what I'm
there.
talking.
Idris Elba is
I'm going.
DJing and hosting. Megan Good, all of them.
I'm
It's gonna be a
going.
lot of
Oh,
people.
that's gonna be on
Fantasia. Everyone.
I will be
in Houston.
Yeah, I'll be in Houston the 1st and 2nd of July. Then I'm going to Fort Bragg. We're gonna do hot dogs for all the children in base housing.
That's nice.
At Fort Bragg the 3rd and 4th of July, and then I'll be at the Kappa Centennial the 5th of July, and then go into our Zoe conference the rest of that week. Kyle, where can we find you?
You can find me new episode of Male Rights Activist featuring Sheryl Underwood and Bruce. MaleRightsActivist.com. Kyle Irby, KYLEERBY on Facebook and Twitter, or KyleIrby.com.
And you know what? You did a very good job on that episode. I love the way it was edited, the flow and everything. I want you to check it out, download it, do everything you can with it, and there will be more episodes to come. Because now that I know what you do, I'd like to support you even more. Chris, you should really get on that too. I think it'd be fantastic.
And tag me on Facebook when you post it.
Okay, that's fantastic. Chris, did we say where we can find you?
You can actually hit me up on my YouTube page, which is just Mr. Chris Waters, all one word, on YouTube. Or on my IMDb page, just do a search for Chris Waters.
It's a lot of Chris Waters. I looked already.
The one with
did.
the picture.
Okay.
The one with the picture.
All right, I'll look again.
Yeah, there's 7 of us. I'm the one with the photos.
Okay.
Absolutely. White Jim Kelly, where can we find
You
you?
can find me on Facebook, James Kelly, KELLEY, Los Angeles.
Absolutely. You know, this has been a fun show. First, I'd like to apologize to my intern for taking any humorous gesture that I've said to mean that violence will occur after this. We love you, but if you push another piece of paper to me, I'm going to fuck you up.
It's a lot of paper on the table.
I know,
today.
that's right.
I was like,
what are you doing? Right, what are you doing? You know, but hey, we love you anyway, and we love the fact that we got the
really
best.
does
TT
her
does
job.
an excellent
does.
job.
She's very
Lil Cam Newton, excellent job. If you scoot that goddamn
Okay.
chair around here one more time with that computer, I'm going to fuck you up.
Tough love, guys. Tough
I
love.
know. We love you.
It's called negative reinforcement.
Absolutely. same as lobotomies and shock.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did. So, you know what? I've neglected to say this a few weeks, but make out Morgan. I don't know if she's still in my ear.
She's there.
And then there's one more little girl voice that I keep hearing.
Not tonight, Scott.
Not to her. Super Scrotum Scott is back. Did Jacob the Man of God move up?
He's like the big supervisor around there now.
Okay, no wonder everybody.
Rolling hard.
Yeah, no wonder they talking about.
What did you do to get him promoted?
I did a lot. You don't know them pictures and all that work. Oh my gosh!
Sending you a twit pic later.
Absolutely.
He showed everybody sex tape.
It's gonna be retweeted, but you can see me in the sex tape. So we support our troops. We support our firemen. Oh, and let me make sure I say this too. Marcus King, Jamie Foxx, and everybody at Fox King Management, Fox King Productions, and the Foxxhole. We just love the fact that we are all one big family. Before we come and eat, California Pizza Kitchen got to thank you for the pizza sponsorship. Absolutely. And the fact that we always have some great food and great fellowship. We get along, we laugh, we joke. And sometimes I laugh so hard I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing after that. What, baby?
You know, can I do a shout out? My aunt is probably listening. She's here from Chicago. My family went and auditioned for Family Feud. I hope we get it. I'm really excited
Does
about it.
Steve know it's your family?
No, I don't really know Steve that well. He probably knows my name but not my face. But we went, and Steve wasn't there. It was just the auditions. But my aunt flew all the way out from Chicago to audition. Big ups for Shakita Shepard from Chicago.
Wonderful. Congratulations. And we look forward to everybody being involved in this. And I want you guys to pray for my family. My mom had a stroke. I didn't want to bring the show down, but I think, if we shout stuff out, please pray for my family. And I know my mom's going to be healed very well. But also, I got to shout out our troops, our military. We support you so much. You just don't know how much the country depends on you and supports you. Fire, police, every emergency service personnel, every American that's doing something to cause other people to be free. We support you tonight and always. And we hope that this show brings some brightness in your day, a small part of your day in your life. And know that we pray for our president and we support our country because America is the greatest nation on this earth. We know everybody else shouting out their country, but for us, we shout out all Americans because the only way other people can be free is Americans can remain the world's superpower. So we had a wonderful show. We had a good time. Hope everything that you said brings you some kind of joy and peace in your life. We out.